Pillars of Eternity 2. Here we are. Let's see. Please don't kick me out. I wouldn't dream of it. I think I creeped the hell out of all the citizens in Krayven's town. Nope. Honestly, you've been in the chat long enough to see that we've got some very interesting and varied folks here. Sapphire, you're absolutely fine. Okay, I've got to head out. Yeah, Angel Queen, no worries. I appreciate you got to get yourself off to work. Thanks so much for leaving up the lurk, my dear. Legit love always. Or on your partner if they're lukewarm with it. Oh, God. Yeah, okay, Sapphire, I think you're fine. I think you're fine. The citizens of Krayven's town have seen worse. They bloody instigated worse. Nubs, if I stay, I won't get any work done. I've got 3 hours to get 5 cabins cleaned. Yeah, go for it, Angel Queen. I appreciate that. What was that? Ban. Nubs, if you start abusing banning, I'm gonna no ban abuse, please. I know sometimes that's cool in certain channels, but yeah, I don't do joke bans at all. Tell him he left a dust for decoration and I get chewed out by my group. Okay, so I actually have respec'd everybody, and I've done Adair and Palagina so far, simply because we didn't have anyone with good mechanic skills and I had duplicates of multiple skills. So to show you sort of what's going on there, and that should have updated now, yeah. My main character, Krayven here, I haven't respec'd him because I paid for additional skills on him from trainers, and if you respec, you lose them, but you can't learn from them again. So he's got a real random mix. But previously, Adair had like a whole random mix of stuff, so I was figuring, but I've kind of min-maxed him into mechanics now, and I'm going to start putting more points in athletics later on, and just put him in streetwise and survival. And like Palagina, I've given her lots of athletics and just explosives and a bit of arcana, but she's now our bluff and intimidation person, and I've got to level up, I've got to re-level up Aloth, and Aloth our wizard and Xoti our priest, and then we're good to go. I'm also sort of giving me the opportunity as well to pick some slightly different skills. Oh, there we go. Right, game volume should be, it's nice and soft. I can turn this right back up now. Let's just see there. Gonna head off for a bit, might pop in later if I can, if not see you all soon. No worries, Naked Housewife, we'll be on in between 11:30 and midnight. Take care of what you need to do. Yeah, no worries, Nubs, be doing a bang up job dealing with the troublesome type. Sapphire, thank you so much for the lurk support. Need to look over some notes for a video interview, and yeah, if you don't want the background noise of me narrating, just mute the tab and the view will still count. Thank you so much for your support, and everyone is still here. Welcome to part 2. Thank you one and all. Okay, let's level up Aloth properly now. As a casting character, arcane is kind of required. Alchemy is going to be one of Krayven's. He doesn't really need much athletics, a little bit at the very least, so he can use his second wind. So we're going to have to do that there. Explosives is Palagina, mechanics is Adair. He doesn't have any stealth or sleight of hand. I haven't really decided. One of them's got to be arcana. I'm wondering if sleight of hand wouldn't be a bad one. And then now, who's going to be our diplomat? Krayven's got 4. We've got intimidate, survival, and streetwise handled. Religion is going to be Xoti. Bluff is handled. Diplomacy. Insight Krayven's got handled, and metaphysics Krayven's got handled. I reckon diplomacy for him because he's got it as a natural. And who's our history buff? Her as well. So diplomacy and metaphysics maybe, or Krayven's good at that. Certainly diplomacy. Don't know what else to pick there really. Metaphysics, we'll see. Anyway, I've got to pick, so I'm just gonna have to go through a few levels of like picking the stuff again, and I'm gonna go more with what I want. No, honestly, your voice actually helps me focus. Oh, thank you so much. All right, Nubs, no worries. See you in a little bit, mate. Thanks again for helping out. Now he's got various things in his grimoire. Let me just check. If it's got a purple tick by it, I think that means it's in the grimoire. I could be wrong. Oh, I didn't realise you could turn those on or off. Does that allow me to pick new things? So the fan of flames, right? So that means in grimoire. Jolting touch is in grimoire. I don't need to pick it. Thrust of tattered veils. Yeah, a quick thrust of magical force. This attack cannot miss and reliably interrupt. That's always useful. Okay, I can't put that one in the grimoire, but we'll take that. Done. Next one. He's got to have some points in arcana, and gonna bump his diplomacy more for now. Level 2. Rolling Flame. Now this is Bulwark against the elements. Oh, suffusing them with bonuses to burn, freeze, corrode, shock, armor ratings. Turns out these free action ones are really super useful. So I'm tempted to take a few more of those actually. So I'm actually going to take Bulwark against the elements now I know it better. Binding Web is quite useful. Arcane Veil. Boosting the wizard deflection, granting concentration. Has no effect on attacks made from firearms. Okay. Merciless Gaze. Increases chance of critical hits. Mirrored Image. So yeah, all his defensive abilities are free. I'm tempted to take quite a lot of those. The Bouncing Fireball is not so... I'm definitely thinking to pick different things for him. Ray of Fire. Also, there's a magical things sooner along, which is good to take. I quite like Binding Web. Grimoire Slam. Smash an enemy with a Grimoire. Energize Arcane Energy, causing large damage and a knockback. Actually, I'm going to take that. The Binding Web is... I haven't used... I missed Grimoire Slam from the first game, so I'm actually going to take that. That's good. Arcana. Let's give him some... Yeah, no one else has got Sleight of Hand, so I think he's going to be Arcana and Sleight of Hand. And then Diplomacy... I think I might max him out with Diplomacy for a bit and take some later ones. I use Krayven for my background life often while I doodle cook. Oh god, you guys are the best. You're so nice. Thank you. Let's see. What's this thing? If infused with vital essence, granting them fit and smart, we get another one. A Binding Web is instant and it's an AoE. It's quite good. All who fail to resist. But yeah, I'm definitely going to take a bunch more free actions, I think. Especially ones that aren't in Grimoires. Oh, we get a new thing. He's currently got a Scepter. I'm going to focus on magical specialties for him. So he's got Scepter, and I think he comes with... Is that Saber Rapier? So Wand and Rod. I think we'll take Wand as his next specialization. Perfect. A bit more in Sleight of Hand. And Diplomacy... No, yep, still going to just max up Diplomacy quite nicely. Next, power level 3. We get 2 abilities now. Bear's Fortitude, Snake's Friction. I'm waiting for it's down here. Here we are. Spell Shaping. We'll definitely be taking that as one. Crackling Bolts in the Grimoire. Miniletter's Bounding Missiles. Exposed Vulnerabilities is quite a nice one. Reducing armor rating and deflection. Where's one of the other shields? Yeah, Mirrored Image, granting a high deflection bonus. Yeah, I might take Mirrored Image. And I'm going to do Arcane Veil as well. I'm going to give him like lots and lots of ready-to-use defenses right away. As they're a lot more useful in turn-based mode because they're instant cast. Let's pump a bit more in Sleight of Hand, but I must start pumping up his Arcana more as well. Another one in Diplomacy. A few more levels of this, and then we just got Xoti to do. Now, let's have a little look. Necrotic Lance is really nice. It's powerful, it does corrode damage, and it does a dot over time as well. I think I've picked up most of the free actions. Or Lengrass Displaced Image. Many deflection reflex attacks that cause hits will be reduced to grazes. Now, let's take the Necrotic Lance. Done. Level 7. Pump some more into Arcana and even more into Diplomacy. This one's already in the Grimoire, so I don't think we need to take spells necessarily in the Grimoire for now. Iron Skin is lasts up to 10 attacks. That's quite good. We get 2 abilities now. I want to pick some more offensive stuff. Crackling Bolt's already there. The Tentacles, the Mara's Riding Tentacle is really nice. Minor Arcane Reflection's actually really good. We'll take that. And ba-bum. And Arcana will do some more Sleight of Hand. We'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll get 5 points in each one of those. Yeah, really quite glad I've min-maxed some stuff. The Essential Phantom. No, we don't need that. Iron Skin. We only get 1 ability this time. What did I really quite like? There's an AoE Poison. No, that's... Nearby foes become terrified and sickened. Noxious Burst. Poisonous cloud of foulness that causes corrode damage and leaves victims sickened as well. Quite nice. But so far I've killed people or monsters in games while listening on Meditaven. Oh, I love it. Too calm for it. Higher shot of getting a mojito and rest in the sunshine when Krayven talks. Oh, Inkarian, bless you, mate. Let's see. What else should we take? What else should we do? Oh, I've almost forgot. Spell shaping. We'll have that. And a second weapon specialization. Easy. That's going to be Rod. And then he's got all 3 magical implements. Specialized. Perfect. Active skills. We'll punch another one into Arcana. And Diplomacy 10. So we're going to be able to argue our way out of any situation with a party assist of up to 14. We're all quite good diplomats. 2 new power levels. Ooh, now, Call to Slumber. Sitzel Spirit Lance is actually very overrated. Form of the Helpless Beast, again, is in our Grimoire. Torrent of Flame. Terrifying Inferno around a caster. Again, Burn always hurts everybody. Bitter Mooring. Target is hit with the Mobilized Affliction, becomes an anchor for a frigid ray of energy, and the wizard does freeze damage to everything in its path. Got a straight up Blast of Frost. That's again damage to anyone in a conical. It's a conical thing. I don't like those very much. Like basically if a cone comes out of you and it sort of hits an AoE that doesn't distinguish between friend and foe is a bit of a nightmare. Wall of Flame. Very classic. Wall of Force. Does crush damage and hobbles enemies when they pass through it, but leaves allies unscathed. That's not a bad one, but walls are very location specific. They're pretty good in turn-based though. I am tempted with that to see if it's kind of viable. But what other ones have we left behind? I don't already have. Expose run abilities is a good one to have an AoE, but I think I'm taking that Wall of Force actually. See, I've picked quite different spells for him this time around. Level 10, we'll do Sleight of Hand up to 5, and I think Diplomacy at 10 is probably good. History, we'll do have Xoti. Krayven is Insight. Metaphysics is also Krayven. Religion's going to be Xoti as well. Bluff we don't need. Streetwise Survival. May as well just pump Diplomacy. Maybe give him a little bit more in something. History, Insight. Because Krayven's primary one's yeah, I'm going to give him a bit more in Metaphysics, so we're not purely relying on Krayven for too many skills. And then last, we've got one more ability here. What are all these ones? They've got these new symbols on them now that I don't understand. If anyone knows what this secondary symbol is, this little sort of eye. So it says in Grimoire, but then it's got a new thing on it as well, which I don't get. Bit of Mooring. We've got spell-sized thingy. Pull of the Aura. Pulls characters towards it and reduces their stride. I think Minalette's Concussive Missile is a reliable offensive attack. It's probably worth taking one of those. I've always liked that one. Yo, Resident Duncan of Florence, how you doing, man? We just finished part 1. In the latter part, we had your 2 Today I Learned stories. Thanks so much for submitting them, mate. How are you doing? How's your weekend been? It's got to be Arcana to 6. Yeah, I'm going to drop a bit more in Metaphysics as well, just so he's not totally spec'd in one thing. And we get 2 new abilities. It's great to see you, mate. Isn't that a symbol for the spells that can be resized? Yeah. Oh, yes! Duncan, great spot. Yeah, here's the symbol we just picked, and suddenly it opened that up. I should have realised that. 10 points to Gryffindor. Right, so Chain Lightning. I'm thinking I'm going to stick a lot with the Grimoire I've currently picked here. That one can be resized. The Ring of Death Ring is really nice, though. We get 2. And the Gaze of the Adragan. An AoE enemy petrification. I'm thinking hell is yeah. Okay. Right, done there. Pretty content with there. And then we've just got Xoti to respec. So going through the character menus, we've got Adair is our mechanics man. I must start putting more into athletics because a warrior, he's a fighter with athletics 2, which is ridiculous. Streetwise and survival is sorted. Krayven has got metaphysics and insight sorted, and loads of other stuff. A bit of stealth and sleight of hand. The only thing we don't have is much of stealth, so I'm reckoning I'm going to start putting a lot more points in stealth and alchemy. His athletics is already good enough. She is explosives, arcana, and athletics. I think athletics is high enough now, but she's mainly bluff and intimidation. He is about diplomacy, so she's going to be probably history and religion. And the other active skills we shall see. So it's got to do Xoti. Now, she's a druid and priest multi-class is what she comes. Your Hufflepuff, I'm sorry, 10 points to Hufflepuff. My weekend's been good. How was yours? Mine was fantastic. I got to see my goddaughter and went to my best friend's birthday. And then got to catch up with two wonderful Belgian friends of mine I get to see about once a year out clubbing, who are the only people from Belgium I'm still in touch with who I knew before I moved there, who I knew from World of Warcraft in the same guild. My friends, the twins Vera and Clara, and we were in the Roadhouse nightclub and just had a great night, lots of cocktails, very little sleep. It's good times. Yeah, I'm a little bit worse for wear, a little bit feeling a bit rough and ready, but pretty good. I'm pretty good. So alchemy's covered by Krayven as well. We actually don't have much in the way of stealth. He's going to go sleight of hand. I could pump a bit more into mechanics for her briefly, just to give a party assist to a dare. She should need summon arcana. Alchemy for Krayven, and stealth for Krayven with a bit of athletics. I've got to put some basic ones in athletics for her so she can at least use her second wind ability. And then she's going to be history and religion. So we'll start with religion because she is the priest of the party. And we get all these ones for free. So Gaunt, what is this? Like Gaunt Harvest, Withdraw, Thorns. All these nice little things are guaranteed every time. She's already got Harvester of Gorn. What is this? Monastic Unarmed Training and Arms Bearer. What did I pick last time? Interdiction. Oh, Interdiction's great. We'll have that. Done. And Athletics is 1. I was doing that. I could make her a stealth monkey, actually. I don't really need her to do much of anything else. A bit in Arcana, but yeah, in the absence of Krayven doing much of it, I might focus her on stealth and some backup mechanics. And then religion, and the other one will be, she'll be our historian as well. Then we get 2 abilities now. It's got to be Pillar of Faith for 1. The Iconic Projection is actually really good in turn-based, so we'll take that one too. And then she's going to have 1 in. We'll put another one to stealth, and then another one into religion. It's nice knowing what I'm doing now, this is going to be pretty much the final party, as they are. 2 weapon style, 2 hand. Is there any pre-specific ones here in the passive abilities? Not yet. So let's take Prayer for the Body. Fit's a nice one. Spiritual Weapon, no, that's fine. Holy Meditation. Granting the Resolute Inspiration, or we can do Holy Power. Or Barbs of Condemnation. Pierce damage, increasing the deflection, fortitude, reflex, and will. That's always a good one to take. Oh, weapon specialization again. She's going to be mainly using magic. For some reason, she's got a crossbow and a buckler skill and a hatchet skill. So she's currently carrying a rod or a scepter, one of the two. I think rod and scepter. We'll give her the magical implements as the other ones. Let's see. Bit more on Arcana, so she can use scrolls. Scrolls are so much more useful in turn-based because they are instant cast as well. Religion's up to 4, so we'll pump history up to 4. Beautiful. She's up to power level 3. It's got to be Despondent Blows. That's super useful. And Consecrated Ground is also great. That's just Bear's Fortitude, Snake's Reflexes, Bull's Will. Alright, those are all very generic. Arcana up to 3. Now we'll pump her Stealth up to 3. And then Religion up to 5. More spells! Love spells. Already taken this one. What about the level 2? I think we did. Is it Holy Power or should we do Suppress Affliction? And we've already got that with the Paladin. Oh, that's an AoE around the caster. That's only good if she's standing in the right place. Halt is quite nice. Commands them to temporarily cease all movement. That's a sort of paralysis thing. That's actually more useful. I might take Halt instead. I forgot that last time. I haven't really used some of. I'm noticing which ones I use and which ones I don't. So that's why this respec is proving quite handy. Give her a bit more stealth and history. She's turning into quite a history buff. Okay, now devotions for the faithful. Oh yeah, absolute given. Now triumph for the Crusaders or shining beacon. Causing enemies in area effect to take penalty to defenses. Oh, defense penalty and burn over time. And to enemies only. I might bypass triumph for the Crusaders and take shining beacon. We've got that spell shaping thing again, which we'll take next time. Scion of Flame. Doesn't really use much fire thing yet. So, Shining Beacon. I'll try and make more use of that. Devotions of the Faithful and Shining Beacon. That's pretty awesome. Let's put a bit more in Arcana. And Religion up to 6. She gets 1 new ability. That's going to be spell shaping as well. A second weapon thing. Going to give her a Scepter. So she won't be so great with wands, but that's alright. And then history up to 6, so we get a nice 9 bonus there with the party assist and passive abilities from Krayven and Aloth. This is level 9. We'll put her Arcana up to 5 and probably the next couple into a bit more points in stealth. 2 abilities here now. Tough, no. Far casting. Ooh, that might be worth doing actually. Cast range spells over longer distances. I forgot that last time. Yeah, we will do that. Now we've got Champion's Boon, which is really good if I put it on like a tank, but we'll leave it for now because we have Revived the Fallen. Absolute priest essential to bring back the unconscious or dead. And Arcana 5, Stealth up to 5, yep, and Religion up to 7. And then we can now take with 1 ability Champion's Boon. Excellent. Now we've got 1 more level and we'll put 1 more point to stealth, another point to history. Ooh, new power level. What did I take last time? Improved critical, martial caster, a resistant takes to complete a weapon summoning spell cast. No, that's okay. Quick summoning and spell resistance. No, those are all a bit poop. Salvation of time, beseech the extending the duration of all beneficial effects on allies in the area. That's quite nice. And Pillar of Holy Fire. Oh, that's an AoE burn, affects anybody. That might be a bit risky. What's this? Spiritual Ally. Extra character wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Tempted by Salvation of Time. What else have we skipped? Holy Meditation. Whenever an ally in the area affected the shield thief regains health. No, that's not so great. Thinking Salvation of Time is quite a nice one. The AoE burn, I might take that for now because I can adjust the size of it, so that's pretty cool. Done! Yo! Citizen Decadency, how are you? Perfect timing. I just finished applying the remaining respecs to everyone, so we'll drop a quick save there. What we got to do is now go back to the very end of this, which is over here, this ruin entrance, because I had to leave the Adra alone because I didn't even have the mechanic skill to check something, and then decide if we're going to help the Royal Deadfire Company or the Valiant Trading Company, although I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to do with considering the Royal Deadfire Company is somehow even worse as colonial invaders in the Valiant Trading Company, and we have Palagina in the party who I want to keep, and she's sensitive to them. So, Way Station level 3. And Decadency, how are you doing, mate? I noticed a little chat between yourself and the lovely Naomi there about playing Pillars of Eternity on Switch. So are you trying to do Path of the Damned on Switch? Right, so here we are. This is what we had to leave on the cliffhanger last week. This corrupted Adra source. So, I'm going to bring up the old questy quests. Poko Kohara, we have terms of trade. The Valiant Trading Company sent an expeditionary force to find Island of Poko Kohara. They never returned. So, I'll be promised a reward if I can resolve matters in the Valiant Trading Company's favour. Dim Prospect of the Atsura, who's the leader of the Royal Deadfire Company, has asked me to thwart the Valiant Trading Company's plans for Poko Kohara. To that end, he's asked me to find a way to render the Luminous Adra, which is this column, unusable, though this column is already corrupted. And then the Stormers of Poko Kohara This is a more general quest related to this. Again, this same Atsura of the Royal Deadfire Company believes that the Valian Trading Company is setting up an operation to mine luminous Adra on the island of Poko Kohara. He wants me to sabotage his operation, preferably without bloodshed. And this is the big long one. We've discovered all the things. So we discovered all the members of the Valian Trading Company, all dead throughout the ruins, and found the heart of the corruption. There's a machine here. Perhaps that will help me clear it. So yeah, at this point we've respec'd now, so I'm going to drop a proper save in. Poko Kohara ruins here. Now we've respec'd everybody. You met a girl today. Your brain is full of dopamine. Oh, fantastic. That's always the best point when that happens. It just gives you beans. It gives you energy. That makes it nice. Well, fingers crossed. And as Duncan says, do enjoy that feeling. There's few things like it. So yeah, I didn't even have the mechanic skill to even slightly engage with this device. By the way, Decadency, you mentioned before about Alos Grimoire, and you didn't want to give it away. I wouldn't mind getting one of the better Grimoires that you suggested that potentially belongs to some Archmage. And if I've been through the area but missed it because my mechanic skill was low enough, I'm quite happy for you to tell me where that area is, because now I've got a dare with mechanics level 10. I should be able to go and get that, so do feel free. So, a machine at the base of the pillar is in bad shape. The Adra panels are warped and the copper is corroded, but it looks whole. A high, keening sound comes from the Adra. Now we have the mechanic skill. Examine the machine. It's in Archimir's Manor dungeon. How did I miss that? Oh, of course, again, crappy mechanics level. Okay, thank you. Well, that's a trip back to the capital city, Nekataka. Examine the machine. You check the copper connections and knobs. Everything appears to be intact, but none of the essence in the pillar... you check the copper... everything appears to be... None of the essence in the pillar runs through it. The keening grows louder. Okay. I might go back through this place to see if there's a couple of treasure chests I missed on the way back up that I couldn't unlock. Activate the machine. You turn the Adra wheel and adjust some of the sliders. At first, nothing happens. Then, you feel a fluctuation in the ether. The wailing grows louder. Oh, hello, what's this? It's a portal! I have a feeling this is going to relate to an experiment that's going on the roof of one of the districts in Nekataka. Essence moves within the Adra, opening a dimension as raw and distorted as a fresh wound. Something in that place pulls at your soul, and the distant voices cry out again. Okay. Whatever is corrupting the Adra is in battle, embedded deep within it. I feel a presence coming from within the pillar. I may be able to reach the source of the corruption by projecting my soul into it. Well, that sounds like a great idea that couldn't possibly go wrong. Yo, Dark Zero Warrior, thank you so much for the lurk, mate. I hope you are well, and thanks for hanging out here and just giving that view support. It's much appreciated. I hope your weekend is fantastic, and this fly is doing my head in, it's buzzing around my face. Cool, cool. Yeah, it seems like it's quite a turning point. Right then. The dimension within the Adra is open, tugging at your soul. Project your party into the pillar. I'd say go for it. Hopefully we can come back and I can open up a treasure chest or two that I may have missed. And we just decided to jump into the heart of the Adra. What could possibly go wrong? There's going to be one of these weird alternate dimension places. I am going to bet serious copper pans that we're going to have some conversation with some kind of god or deity as we end up in their realm. We shall see. Right, what's it going to be once it loads? Yep, called it. Totally called it. Oh, crap. Well, our exit just disappeared. A force within the Adra tugs your soul from your body and into a realm of pure essence. You become aware of a fragmented, dreamlike landscape. It is not a physical place, but rather a shape your mind has formed from the teeming energy, and so is your presence in it.
I thought I was taller.
You're not taller, Aloth. Shorty McShortface. Your actual body is still in Poko Kohara. You feel the cold tiles beneath it and smell the dusty air around it, but you cannot return to it. Something here has a hold on you. Well, we better go and release that hold. The voices you heard outside the pillars scream and wail somewhere close by. Right then. Well, first things first.
I'll see what I can find.
Stealth mode. Let's see what we can see indeed. There's lots of floating soul energy, and that screaming is... Okay, this place is messed up. We took 3 steps, and there's some sort of weird gelatinous mass made out of tendons and body parts. This is not a friendly environment in the slightest. Your favourite god is Rimmergand. Oh, really? Oh, hello. Who are these folks? They look vaguely human, except for their glowing purple eyes full of soul energy. And there's lots of them. Shit. You reach the source of the tumult, a festering mass of corruption, I'll say. Hundreds of souls cry out within it, trapped and twisted by the accumulating decay.
If this is how the gods run the Beyond, I'm sure Valian animancy would be an improvement.
Folks, indeed, I agree, Palangina. Let me know that the dialogue volume is loud enough and all good for you, because I should be able to narrate and you can hear me fine, but the game music and especially what they say in the voiced parts should be okay. So please let me know if you're on speakers or headphones that this is still good. A handful of souls, still fresh and mostly whole, surface to confront you. One of them separates out from the others and stares you down with grim, hateful intensity. Look at these freaking glowing purple eyes. They're not friendly.
You do not belong here.
Anaharu. The speaker takes the form of an older Huana man, his visage shifting as if reflected in rippling water. He is not a physical presence, but rather a soul given shape. Let's see, option 1. Who are you? I don't belong here. Who are you? Krayvaan, Captain of the Defiant, at your service. I'll see myself out then. Don't really have anywhere to go, so that's not an option. Try and kick me out. I'm not that violent, or say nothing. I have to admit, I do like the Krayven, Captain of the Defiant, at your service. I have to admit, in this environment, my character wouldn't do something that sort of bold-faced and cheerful. My guy's a bit more thoughtful these days. So who are you?
We are the dead.
Well, no shit. His voice hits you in your mind like a clapper to a bell.
We're talking to a lost soul? Hold on, before you say any more, look into the light of my lantern.
Oh, god damn it. Xoti is always about harvesting the souls in her lantern. Eager, she raises the lantern high, shaking it back and forth to scatter the light around in a skittering dance. And Palagina's feathers ruffle as she lets out a faint sigh. As yet, Palagina is not all that into religious. She's not into piety at all. She doesn't like the gods very much. So yeah, there's all these little interactions between them. He bares his teeth at her and squints as a trickle of essence leaves his body. When he looks away, the trickle stops.
Maybe you're dead. I do not see Tangaloa's mouth or Sirono's doors anywhere.
True. A second form takes shape near the first and glowers at him. Their essences sharpen and flicker at each other. Oh, this is... Oh, Beza. Right, so Beza... and the other one, Beza is the leader of the Valian company, so I think this is probably the Valian trading company, or some of them, who've all died, you know, coming here on the expedition that we're following up on. Rimmergand looks like a real force, black holes, entropy, yeah, true. You like Barath, Duncan? I have to admit, Barath's a sort of interesting concept.
My storm reads Poko Kohara.
Oh, it's your storm.
Ngati's fist drags Valian ships to the deep. If you come to stop this, you have already failed.
His form gathers definition. Whether or not his words are true, he believes what he's saying. So options again. You're responsible for the storms. How? I really just came to find a Valian expedition. 3. I only wish to commune with Aethas. 4. The Defiant made it to Poko Kohara without much fuss. I don't need to rub it in. I'm not going to attack him. I don't want to commune with Aethas. I'll have chances to do that where I have no choice in the matter later. I came to find the Valian expedition, but that's partly why, but my character's all about the insight. Any opportunity for a bit of additional knowledge in situations like this could help in future. So I will ask, are you responsible for the storms? How?
Ngati holds our souls in this swamp, cut off from the sea. The flow of essence stops here.
And Ngati's responsible for this place. It doesn't seem like her modus operandi. He gazes out at the shifting scenery beyond your floating platform of what only resembles stone.
And rocks, apparently.
She wrinkles her nose at the putrefying mass and checks under her boots. Your boots aren't real.
What do you mean, rots? Souls are going bad, cut off from the cycle? My lantern looks fine and healthy, though.
Again, Palagina shakes her head and adjusts her clothing. Stop banging on about religion, Xoti.
I don't claim to understand it, girl. I am a miner, not a mystic.
She aims a hard glare at Anaharu.
The cistern overflows into the world of the living, stirring the sea and skies with the fury of the goddess, bringing storms.
Okay, his lips curve into a slight smile. Now we have a skill check, and my general policy is to take the skill check option because you can't always pass them. There's nothing divine about broken machinery around an Adra pillar. I mean, that's a fair point. It's a crucial difference in Pillars 2. Skill checks don't always give you a positive outcome. They're just an additional option. But yeah, I don't mind. Well, I'll read the others. Option 1, so luminous Adra is affecting the weather or the souls that are inside it. 3, I have questions about this place. 4, you've all died. Maybe I can help you move on. I might get additional options after taking this one. Often this can just be a bit of bonus XP. There's nothing divine about broken machinery around an Adra pillar.
The gods laugh at machines, I say. Nothing built of kith hands can wrest away their will.
Yeah, actually they can. They literally made a bomb that blew up a god. In spite of his words, he regards the corruption over his shoulder with a frown. Yeah, he's not convinced. Him, her, I'm not sure if any of the gods even have gender. They have actually, but not all of them. Yeah, some of them are completely like just forces of nature or animal versions. Some of them seem to prefer a particular gender. Like Abaddon, the smith god, is definitely always a guy. And Wudica is always represented as a woman.
No souls travel through here. The Adra screams. Ngati grins, showing her fangs.
How's the dialogue level, folks? How's the dialogue level? Whale doesn't for sure. I don't know. Whale has often come up as a man with all his extremities cut off, or is that the one who's the god of slaves and the downtrodden? He usually comes up as an ancient, wrinkled old man, with a mutilated face.
This is where Valian's scheming ends. Ngati's servant holds the dam closed to flood the living world with her vengeance.
Okay, so this guy is a former Huana chieftain, and the rest of the people here are probably the Valian trading company who died. He places a hand over the spot his heart once occupied. Let's see, you think destroying this region will save Tikawara? Or 2, show him Beza's pages. You sure they'll do anything to protect an investment? So the fact that I picked up this quest item gives me the option to do that, but if I do that, I've got multiple ways to convince him, and I've got to do what's in character for my character, but also bearing in mind my party. If I show Beza's pages, Palagina will probably take that as like being anti-Valian, and she's pro-Valian. I've also got a skill check option with my history skill. Pushing out Valia only exchanges a trading post for Rautai warships, which is also true, and I don't mind going pro-Valia versus the Rautai because the Rautai are turds. Option 4, I didn't come here to interfere, I'll be leaving or just attack them. I think given the choice of being pro or anti-Valia, I'll take the history skill check. So pushing out Valia only exchanges a trading post for Rautai warships.
Their ships also sink when the winds tip them over, Akira.
A smile slowly spreads from ear to ear. Done. Heading off, thanks to the chat, laughs and fun time. See you soon. Thanks once again, Darkens, for the gifted sub. Indeed, enjoy your renewed citizenship in Kyrian. Thanks so much for being here. I look forward to seeing your doodles. Take care, mate, and enjoy what's left of your weekend.
I am the storm of my people. Adra is the staff I wave to churn Ngati's kingdom.
Okay, so it is him. He opens his palms. The ether around you reacts at once, whipping up the ambient essence into a frenzy. Far away, you think you can hear furious winds growing in response.
Compensating, are we?
Oh, I do love a bit of Aloth's snark.
You will not laugh when I scatter your soul to the breeze.
He's probably going to go poorly for you, mate.
Madiko, to arrive at the far side of death and find this babbling brook.
She presses her temples with both hands.
The Valians will not overrun us while I have the strength to repel them.
He furrows his brow toward Beza, and Akira says, we'll upload in time and Lounge, mostly line art now. No worries, dude. Always appreciate the time you take to put that up and share it. Your skills, as always, are fantastic.
If you think bad weather will hold back my countrymen, you have greatly underestimated us.
Yeah, okay, don't be too pro invading them, because between the lot, I kind of want to support the Juana, but I don't want to lose Palagina.
They will depart when the waters rise to drown their investments. This I know.
Let's see. Option 1. These storms chase away fish and blight crops. You're the one killing Tikawara. True. Anaharu, you lost the trial of waves, and Ngati judged you unworthy. Both good options. One could convince him to, like, you actually having a negative effect. I could also then appeal to the traditionalism. The trial of waves is something the Huana tribes people who are the native Almwa of the Deadfire. Or he might be too far gone to believe that, but I can appeal to sort of his own culture. 3, why not let your villagers defend themselves? They're not going to be up to that. So keep pushing the Valians away. I won't interfere. Not a good option. The storms chase away. You're the one killing Tikawara. He'll probably go as long if they move away, so long as we stop the Valians. But I reckon, Anna, you lost the trial of waves, and Ngati judged you unworthy. Yeah, considering he's like validating this through Ngati's favour, and I'm doing this for her, and this is right, and blah blah blah. If I can use that against him, it's like the strongest counterpoint to his argument.
Ngati tested me, I say. The trial of waves was her trickster's way of sending me here.
And that's the problem with religion like this. There's always a way to validate something. One of his eyes twitches.
Pirates and slavers drove my tribe from our old roots and havens.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, the Valians do the same with paper. They come to pull Adra from the earth and mill it like grain.
I have to admit, I'm not all in favour of them ripping it up. Who knows what knock-on effects it will happen.
You speak as though this Adra has been the heart and soul of your tribe for generations, though you have only recently come here.
Yeah, but it was here for a long time before they were.
Adra is the heart and health of the Deadfire.
Right.
You whose breast is cold and still would know nothing of this.
Oh, Jesus, burn.
There is nothing more to say. Here at the end, outsider lies are a dull edge.
He glowers at you, the ambient essence growing sharp and turbulent around him. 1, I could destroy this Adra. The Valians would have nothing here. That's going to be very anti-Palagina. But at some point, I'm going to have to really choose between the Huana and her. 2, no more fighting. Let me convince your enemies to leave. 3, lie. We have a common foe, but I can't attack them from here. 4, you've all died. Maybe I can help you move on. Try that.
This is where all things stop. No one leaves, I say.
He balls his hands into fists, his shoulders knotting with tension.
Akasi, let's not be hasty. Some of us still have bodies out there.
She puts up a hand in protest and glances to the souls of her crew.
You don't plan on staying here, Ak? Why not let us tag along and see if we can reunite with what we left behind?
She spreads her palms open in a show of benevolence. Let's see. It doesn't work that way. You're already gone. Oh, okay. And we've got a metaphysics and a bluff check. So with metaphysics, it never ends well when you stuff mismatched essence into one body. 3, I'll see if there's anything I can do to help once I leave this place. 4, I can bluff and lie. Once I'm gone, swim up to the edge of the Azra and I'll chisel you out. 5, attack. No deal. Abomination. Well, the metaphysics thing is basically like a better version of option 1, because option 1's the truth. It doesn't work that way. You're already gone. I'm not going to lie and trick them. There's a way out of this while being honest, I think. They're not going to go for the, I'll see if there's anything I can do once I leave, because there's no bargaining for them. So I'll do the metaphysics. It never ends well when you stuff mismatched essence into one body.
You're not lying, are you?
No. She glances back toward her crew and winces.
You've all served your captain with distinction. But I think this is where we part ways.
She nods to each of them in turn.
Dismissed.
She salutes her crew, many of whom vanish on the spot, their souls joining the ambient ether. Beza nods to you and departs soon after. Grimacing, Anaharu advances. Okay. A few of them disappear. A few want to stick around. So we've got Anaharu. Another, who's this? Huana Spirit. Another Huana Spirit. And a few dead explorers. And a dead adventurer. Okay, these are the other ones he's trapping. Combat time! Combat time, right. With all these mad new skills. Oh, I've got some nice bonuses going on. Who's going first? Krayven is the fastest one on the team.
Hey there.
So, what do we take for him? I could do the Flagellant's Path. None of us are stealth anymore.
I got this.
Gonna run him to there. Swift Flurry. Enduring Dance. Thunderous Blows. And then the Flagellant's Path. Straight to this bad boy. Bang. Nails the others on the way. Perfect. Good start. Xoti. Get yourself forward to about here, young lady. And yeah, I've got a different selection of things this time. Blessed Harvest. Is this one already bloodied? No, he's just hurt. Oh, that range increase is quite nice. If I do Despondent Blows, I can make it a tad bigger as well. But I'll make it more powerful by making it smaller. Will that... Oh, it won't go off in time before they all start moving, so that's not an option. Oh, we could do a... Oh, that's centered around her. Okay. I'll run her forward a little bit more. In fact, I'm going to run her forward quite centrally. And do this Circle of Protection. Hell, I can even run her to about there. Circle of Protection.
Moeth Ixi Honor.
Oh?
Okay, now Aloth. What new spells has he got available now? Oh, we've got loads now because I got the Grimoire and I did much better picking of stuff. I could do a Death Ring right away. Does corrode damage to anything it touches. That would be quite nice in here, I reckon. Something about rotting the souls themselves appeals to me. Or do I do Chain Lightning? Yeah, let's open up with a Death Ring. So coupled with this Circle of Protection. Love the idea of that. A Circle of Protection for us and a Death Ring for them. Nice. Okay, now this lot might come in. Good, they're going straight towards a dead tank. But who are the others going to attack? Oh, flanked and blinded and disorientated and flanked. Krayven just took one to the back of the spine. Where are the others going to go?
So that's how it's gonna go.
Ouch, okay, Krayven's doing most of the tanking. That one's buffed. Pallegina, she's slow as balls. Let's send her against this stave-wielding adventurer. He might be a monk. He's weaker against pierce damage and fire damage, right? She's a great pick for that. She's got the mace. I actually picked a Morningstar specialty for her now with body blows. Dealing less damage but lowering the target's fortitude. No, I don't think we need to worry about that. So, Sworn Enemy right away. And we now have a powered up Eternal Devotion. So get bonus burn damage. Bang.
Horrible.
She says horrible. She still nailed him for loads. And the Huana Spirit. Oh, okay. My main character is getting a right beating. Adair, do you want to come and do something very helpful? Gonna definitely use his charge ability. In fact, oh my word, we can do a mighty one here. This is where I'm starting to get used to turn-based. Right, so Disciplined Barrage. Hells yes. Let's see. Refreshing Defense. We'll do it afterwards because it's a free action. We'll put him in mob stance. And then boom goes Dynamite. Bang, stunning all of them.
May I be a candle
Turn him
in the
around
night.
that way, and that should have got most of their attention. Refreshing Defense up as well. Concentration bonus. They're all the ones that are stunned lose a turn. So now we get our Circle of Protection. We're all protected. Death Ring goes up and just annihilates most of them. This is going swimmingly. The Huana Spirits. Krayven's still got all his buffs up. He's got Hold Fast, Plowy Nuts, Hellwalker, Haymaker, Swift Flurry, Thunderous Blows. Oh, stunning. Beautiful. In fact, I could even send him round this way. And then kick back this way with Thunderous Blows still up. Yeah, one more round. Do some extra damage to them if it reaches. With the cone attack. And that's... Okay, most of them are absolutely wrecked.
Yeah.
Xoti, you can now start doing some harvesting. So, hurt, bloodied, near death. We'll get the most benefit out of bloodied, so her blessed harvest will come into its own here. Bang. Dead.
How may I help?
Aloth, while that death ring is kicking off, you don't need to put up any of your protection for now. Right, the crackling lightning will probably hurt everyone. Hurt Adair. So come down to here, and we'll do Minalette's bounding missiles going this way. Dead adventurer. Yeah, he's tenacious.
Found it! It usually works.
Oh, damn it. He turned around and stunned Aloth. That won't do. That won't do at all. That's very annoying. That interrupted him. Bugger. Okay, no problem. No problem. Anaharu. Let's... That one is as yet unengaged, so... We'll activate... Unbearing. Nah, I don't need to do unbending. Unbearing. Disciplined barrage. We get a free attack out of the fire. Grab that bad boy, which thumps him a little bit more, and then we can actually hit Anaharu with a penetrating strike. The thing is, he's quite strong against slash damage, so we'll do less damage here, unfortunately. Wow, that was solid. Juice, thank you so much for the host, the Krayven Sound Minions cheering your honour. How you doing, mate? Welcome, 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 welcome. And that'll end his turn. I just want to see what the delay's like, actually, so I'm just watching what they're doing. Oh, arrows to the face.
Tell me.
Thank you, Juice. How are you, mate? How you doing? Happy Sunday. Right, Pallegina just thumped this guy and move
For the
on.
Republics!
Oh, crud. Really should have used her her eternal devotion thing again. Hello to you as well, Resonant Juice. Jiro, how are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Happy Sunday. I am excellent. The vestiges of last night's hangover are heading off. And I'm staying hydrated. We've had a real nice long part one with loads of story submissions. Loads of awesome story submissions and plenty of stuff to read. And yeah, we're just a little way into part two. So yeah, life is good and I am grand. We've had a nice big raid straight over from the lovely, delightful Lala Laura, bringing over all her crew. We are sneaking up on... We're 5 followers away from 1,000. Without being a totally shameless whore, if you're hanging and watching and you haven't already, do feel free to hit that little heart button. Or if you're watching from another channel, do feel free to hit go to channel. We have Pie and Punch. Hopefully get that 1k before too long, and then we're going to do a very special stream to celebrate that. But I should actually focus on... right, Krayven's actually been beaten shitless this battle right now. So, second wind. That's better. I'm rescued a little bit with my athletics. I'm blinded. Got Skane's resentment. Not felled by the axe, nor broken by the storm. Blessed was... Oh no, that's a Huana spirit. What's Krayven got on? He's got a few things on. I'm thinking... Another Flagellant's Path this way. I can stun that one and deal with this lot. Like that? Bang.
Show him how it's done.
So that he literally charged into one and killed him, but that's used up his abilities. But hopefully this one won't be able to get Aloth right away. Okay, and Xoti.
Happy to oblige.
That one will probably run over to Adair, and he's about to die anyway. So perhaps we harvest the soul of this dead explorer here. Bam. Down, eat the dirt. That dead adventurer. Oh, he's giving Pallegina a little go. And the Huana spirit. Gonna shoot Adair in the face. But he's constantly. Hey, welcome back, Naked Housewife. Hello, 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 hello. Well, she can just. Oh, what one are we using at the moment? A Zealous Aura. Oh no, I should use a better one. I should be using Exalted Focus. Let's turn that one on. Don't need to waste any zeal on that, really. Ah, solid. Do it properly. Explode him. Because we've got the killing blow and then the Zealous Aura bonus, so that's inspiring triumph. And come over here and flank this lad.
For the Republics!
And Zerberus, welcome. Pleasure to have you in the chat. Happy Sunday. Thanks for watching and checking us out. I appreciate it. I hope your weekend has gone well, good sir or madam. Adair can now a penetrating strike with the last of his discipline. I hopefully don't have to use up any power. Might see him off. Eat the floor.
Yes?
Aloth. This Ring of Death hasn't done a great lot. I thought it kicked off more frequently. With a wanding of disgrace.
Mercy.
Bam. Whoa, he had more health than I expected. Okay, that didn't quite kill him.
Yeah.
That's alright. Krayven, you just want to come over here and kick him in the face?
I'll teach you a lesson.
Huh? Wait, what the hell? Okay, I hit him for like 40 odd damage and he's still not dead. Like...
Let's reap this whirlwind!
Are you kidding? How is he not dead? Like, what the actual fuck? Oh, we had to... Okay, he bugged out until he got a turn. We had to do like 70 extra damage to him. Ah, well. You subdue the furious souls, ripping them into motes of their constituent essence. Beyond this cloud of essence, you feel the pull of the cycle, a force that steadily increases. The pillar remains steadfastly blocked from the natural flow. Power still hums through the essence. Sending it through the cycle would restore the Adra around you. Fragmenting it would detonate the delicate balance of power, destroying the pillar. Either way, the steady tug of the beyond grows. You must decide quickly. Return the natural flow. Now, returning the natural flow is going to make this viable and usable by the Valiants. However, that's going to annoy the Rauatai, and the Rauatai are like the shittiest group, along with probably the Principi, to be honest. Also, the Tikawara folks were wanting to keep the Adra alive, and it seems harvesting living Adra does not kill it. It will actually last longer, which is to the benefit of the Huana, by letting it be harvested bit by bit, than blowing it all up completely and making it useless. And at the end of the day, I'd like to restore these souls. It feels like the right thing to do, rather than essentially blasting them out of the essence. Return the natural flow of essence to the Adra. Okay, restoring its luminosity. Addendum added the Lantern of Gorn. Okay, you push the essence through the widening channel to the beyond. They churn and spin away. Suddenly, the ether around you develops into a churning maelstrom. You pull yourself back toward your body before the force rips your soul away. First is good. Okay, good sir. Good sir. Welcome. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and watching and hanging out with us. Welcome to Story Sunday. First part is reading live stories and submissions from the community, and the second part is narrative games, tending more towards the big narrative RPGs such as Pillars 2. Okay, so we can escape this bloody god-awful mess. Right after literally any of these bodies got anything on them, no, they're literally souls. They're just souls made of incorporeal malarkey, so let's get out of here. That went quite well. You cling to the tether of your soul, racing to the safety of the material world, even as the immaterial one warps around you. Essence floods the newly restored Adra, filling it... Oh, it's Adra, isn't it? Adra. Filling it with a light and heat that is both agonizing and rapturous. System shock. Oof, I didn't realize I had that. You return to your body, feeling as though you've just fallen into it from a mountaintop. Your companions gasp and groan beside you. You cover your face against the light radiating from the restored Adra. Okay, so this should look nice sort of shiny, pulsing blue colour now. Out of the options I had, I think this is probably the most positive. Yeah, sorry, the shining green rather. The Storms of Poko Kohara, escape the Adra plane, report my progress to either Atsura or Governor Malarkey. Quest updated dim prospects, return to Atsura at the Imperial Command. And terms of trade, return to the Valiant Trading Company headquarters at Queen's Birth. Well, there's another one updated called the Lantern of Gorn. So I'm just going to read that one first. I think that was one of, Xoti's quests. Take Xoti to a luminous Adra pillar. I restored the luminous pillar, Adra pillar at Poko Kohara. She's probably going to have something to say to me. So that's for her companion quest. So all these luminous Ardra pillars are ones that she wants to go to lots of them. So the storms of Poko Kohara. Report my progress to either Artsura or Governor Alvari. Now that I can report at what happened at Poko Kohara, both Artsura and Governor Alvari will be interested. I can find Artsura in the Brass Citadel or Governor Alvari in the Valine Trading Company headquarters. I've cleared the corruption from Ardra and ended the storms at sea. Dim prospects. Return to Artsura in Imperial Command in the Brass Citadel. So he'll want to know. Recommended companion is her. Terms of trade. And return to the Valiant Trading Company headquarters at Queen's Birth. I'll definitely do those two. I'm not too sure about dim prospects. I can end up losing Maya completely, but I'm not too bothered. She's as annoying and useless as her brother was. Right, now in terms of treasure chests, so I think we'll drop a little quick save there. Right, cliffhanger. So this is just Eng within machine. Try another bits and pieces. I'm going to put on fast forward and actually run back up the way we came. Basically to see if there was certain bits I missed here. I'm sure there's a treasure chest or two I didn't unlock, and I've actually got mechanics abilities again now. Yeah, getting through all of this was a bloody nightmare. Ah, hello. Oh, we did this before. Read her soul. Okay, normally when you read that, the souls go away. That's the body of the woman, Beza, who we talked to inside of Adrapilla. Normally once you read a soul, it passes on, but I'm surprised that's still there when we help the souls pass on to the ether. Okay, we're going to go out the way we came in. Again, I just want to make sure I haven't missed anything. And then, yeah, Archimede's Manor. I want to get that goddamn... I bet it's in the vault. I bet it's in the vault. That book, that grimoire that I want. Use our newly minted mechanic skill to disarm a few traps again. There's a couple of other places I haven't been. Now, there's one more place on this island of Poko Kohara that I'm not sure if it's a trading place or like an ancient battle site or what. But we'll find out. Apologies for the slight loading times there, folks. It's quite a heavy game. My system is not so young. Oh, fuck off, you AIDS fish. Oh, that would have almost certainly been against, You know what's going to happen when you choose a random quote, folks. The only quotes that ever get added are the most inappropriate, inopportune, and innuendo-ridden ones, deliberately saved by you delightful townspeople. There may have been... Right, so there's more of the Adrapilla. We'll run up this way first. I just can't remember if there were certain other things. Yeah, guilty of this. Yeah, that was when we were doing Cuphead. I think it was either an expert or regular, one of the two. And Cala Maria, literally has all these like fish attacks that she spits at you, like electric eelfish and spitting fireballs, and I was getting screwed over by them for the umpteenth time, and I just like it just blurted out like, fuck off, AIDS fish. Not my proudest. And quote, yep. Oh, hey, citizen Hismarga, how you doing? All of the town joining hands and forming a legit lover train. Would I could have disarmed all those traps, like using something other than my face and like legs and getting horrifically injured. Okay, there was nothing there but some exploded vases. Love a trade. My butt feels better. I'm glad to hear it. There's nothing there. A well-feeling butt. There are a few things in this world better than a well-feeling butt. Yeah, because this cancer dragon. Okay, I do have to admit, I do come up with like some horrible descriptions combining terrible afflictions with bosses in hard games. Cancer dragon, AIDS fish. Perhaps I shouldn't play Cuphead again anytime soon. Well, with the exception of oh goodness, Retro Block Party. is yeah the if I beat Contra 3, on Retro Block Party next Saturday. Yes, now. Nope, he didn't have anything left in him, just a sword stabbed in his body, but we can unlock this bad. I'll be going back and doing some... Alright, Adair's mechanic, lockpick cost, excellent. We can actually...
Well
great,
done.
so we can pick things... lockpick 10. Nice. That was a nice bit of extra 275 experience for a high level lock. That was worth it on its own. Doesn't seem to be too many more treasure chests I missed. Look at that lovely colour. It's all back again properly. Yo, Evil Jess. Evil Jess, how you doing? Thanks so much. I redeemed the 60-second atomization. I very much appreciate it. Out of those really hard, dry poops that take... Oh, of course, yeah. A well-feeling butt, yes, nice firm butt and hand makes me even better. I'm so glad. I am glad, his marker. Did you get the fruit and the lots of fluids? I haven't forgotten about Salt and Sanctuary either. When I've caught up with my list of immediate indie games that I've backed on Kickstarter and things, that is up there to do. It'd probably be like a whatever Wednesday option as well, because you very kindly give me that as well. I never forgot. And how you doing?
Luminous Audra ought to be able to take my soul's watcher. What do you say?
Oh, I didn't realise. Okay, yeah, sure, let's try it. Well, this is new. I didn't realise this was a thing. A gleaming pillar of luminous Ardra towers above you as Xoti stomps confidently toward its base, a grin ripping wide over her face. Although I don't know the practical idea of doing this and then subsequently having the Valians come and mine it away, but this relieve her burden. I know 60 seconds will break you. You sure? Oh yeah, did you drink lots of water, get some exercise? I'm good. Well, I didn't order another pizza. I think that was very wise, his marker. Working on my Rathlos cross-stitch. I can't wait to see it. Folks, you should check out Crafter's Alley. Evil Jess is quite the amazing cross-stitcher with video game stuff. Lick the giant gem. Great idea. What a grin ripping wide over her face. Okay.
Get ready to witness the feat of a lifetime, Watcher. I'm about to do God's good work, to single-handedly shepherd a multitude of souls straight into the depths of hell.
She really... Palagina's feathers ruffle as she lets out a faint sigh because of the piety and the pride. Aloth sighs through his nose. Xoti, so well-meaning, but she pretty much winds up everyone from the original party because 4 out of 5 people on this team were in Pillars 1. Palagina, Aloth, and Adair are the characters that you get again from the first game. Adair gets a bit fed up with how pro-Aethosian she is. Aloth isn't too keen on some of her pride, but appreciates her dutifulness, and Palagina's just like, can you stop banging on about your god? And she's like the newcomer. All of this lot, these 4 have been through insanity together in the first game, because I loaded my character with my endgame save from Pillars 1, and I get the impression she's like so desperate to impress and like be nice, and everyone is like, oh god, this new girl is a pain in the hole. Xoti wants to date. Oh good. Oh joy, Twisted Sisterhood. Keep him coming, keep it coming. She rubs her hands together, drubs her palms against her hip, snatches up her lantern, eager. Ready? She wriggles her shoulders, pops her neck, stance subtly widening. I'm ready to be impressed, or enough with the modesty, let's get on with it. Please be careful, please, or say nothing. I like an opportunity to be a little bit sarcastic and a bit humorous. Adair will probably like that. Enough with the modesty, let's get on with it.
You know me. If you got a light to shine, I don't see the purpose of hiding it under a bushel.
Again, Aloth is just like, dude. The one that everyone hated the most was the druid guy who like is completely in love with himself. Tekahu.
All right, Soulflock. Give my regards to the afterlife, and get born again soon.
Palagina's golden eyes narrow. Oh man, she is annoying, 2 of them. As she exhales those last words, she presses one palm flat to the cold expanse of gem-like growth, fingers trembling, and like a firework going off, the light from her lantern flares blindingly bright. Damn! Electricity, no, hypercharged soul energy, whips across the air, lashing open Xoti's skin. Travelling the pathway of 1,000 branching veins and capillaries, the strike bursts Xoti bloody from face to neck to arms and lower, and she screams. Her voice a secondary crack across the sky. Xoti was injured. Release the souls. Stop. Keep the souls for yourself. Oh God, what do I do? What do I do? She's the new employee at the retail store. Doesn't everyone? Do you want the dildo throne today, or can we keep hold of it? Dildo throne is yours. Okay. Anyone's newer here, this is just pretty much typical chat. Release the souls. Stop. Keep the souls for yourself. Break the connection. Oh Christ. Right, so she's being flayed alive. They're not going to kill her. They're not going to kill her. Break the connection. If this goes horribly wrong, I may reload it, but just get them off. They're causing her trouble. Release the souls.
To the gods. I'm trying.
The words rattle from between clenched teeth, rip from her convulsing body, but she doesn't let go of the Adra that's searing her palm. The lantern trembles so violently it nearly cracks, but then a massive wave of purple essence rushes from the lantern. It swirls up and around the Adra, crashing along the glimmering surface before being sucked inside. The Adra pulses brighter, then darker, then even brighter, blinding. There's a howling, and then the Adra cracks, and a jagged shard tumbles to the ground. Oh, we've completed her quest. We completed her companion quest. The Adra cracks and a jagged shard tumbles to the ground. Oh dear, did we do a bad thing?
Ugh, son of a god's darn motherless cur. That hurt worse than a back-to-back whooping from Uncle Angbert's quarterstaff.
Okay, you've been through some shit, Xoti. Yeah, baby, suck them souls. My immersion. Every time I look at the chat, there's like a creepy sexual innuendo.
Hell. And I only gotta do it again and again on cycle until the day I die?
If serving one's god was always easy, everyone would do it, or you don't have anything, you don't have to do anything you don't want to. I reckon go with the dutiful response. That seems to be her thing. If serving one's god was always easy, everyone would do it.
I never did want to take the easy route.
Yeah, that seems to be the right thing. She nods.
Okay, thank you for finding me a way to handle my burden.
Damn it! I missed that.
Even if it does involve the occasional jolt of pain.
Did I do the right thing? Chest heaving, Xoti scrambles. Hopefully that'll come up in the dialogue. Xoti scrabbles for the Adra shard. I hated that. I double-clicked it on a really important bit. Embedded in the ground. The crystal slick with blood from her palm. She shoves it into her pocket. Then she shakes her head. You have gained a quest item, Luminous Adra Mantle. It was put into your stash. This small shard of luminous Adra glows with soul energy. Though obviously shorn from a larger piece, it has the appearance of being tooled, as though for a specific purpose. Perhaps it could be used to improve upon Joti's lantern. Okay.
Darn if I don't feel so light I could float away.
Xoti casts an odd look to her darkened lantern before turning you a whimsical smile. No, just keep doing it. Keep doing it. We should agree on a safe word. It needs to be a long and complex word. Yeah, something very eloquent. That looked like it hurt.
Never felt anything so painful in my whole life.
Okay.
I don't know if this is what God planned for me, but I'd like to think we did right by these souls.
See, that's not such a bad thing. Palagina's a bit too unnecessarily anti-religious, and that's something coming from me. I mean, yeah, I like to think we did right by the souls. That's not religious. That's part of the way life works in this world, Palagina. Lighten up.
We're bringing light to the darkness. Ensuring spring follows the coming fall.
Okay, yeah, see, that's more annoying. She dusts her hands on her hips before setting off at a determined clip. Oh, good. The dialogue's here. Let me just see which bit I missed. Okay, so there was that bit. Let's see. Oh, here's the bit I missed. I'll keep reaping more souls then. Do my duty till I fall the dirt and bones. Never you worry though. I'll see to dumping my lantern in the future on my own. Okay, so she's going to keep doing her duty and that's her thing. Fair play. That's actually her quest done. Palagina is an edgelord. Totally. Well, that was actually worth coming back up for then. That's good. So we came back up there, and then we'll check out again for some stuff I couldn't necessarily unpack. Gonna have a little look in the inventory here. For Xoti's staff, or Xoti's sickle, and we got Xoti's lantern. Soulkeeper, +1 of each monk resource per kill. Holy Radiance, +2 all restoration power levels, +2 all inspiration power levels, and +1 enemies engaged. Why should you got enemies engaged of all things? Oh, Ring of Overseeing. Perhaps Aloth can use that. No, he's already got 2 rings. Ring of Minor Deflection. Oh, that's crap. And Ring of Minor Protection. If she's not using the Ring of Overseeing herself, then I'm going to give that to him. Now this thing, perhaps it could be used... Luminous Adra Mantle to improve Xoti's lantern. I'm happy with the outcome of that, so a quick save there. And then how can I upgrade this? So her lantern can be... Xoti's lantern. Light of the Holy Radiance. What's this Light of the Dawn Star? Oh! Requirements. Just this one thing. Light of the Dawn Star. What does Light of the Dawn Star do? 5% resistance against spells. Aura gives nearby allies a chance to resist incoming spells. This chance increases with the wielder's religion skill. Oh good, and we're pumping religion. Okay, great, we'll do that. We'll definitely do that. I could also pump it up to be exceptional. I might... legend... Oh wow, I've got loads of stuff to make it legendary. Peridot, Tar Andratara, and Pyrite. Oh, crafting requirements not... How are they not... crafting requirements aren't met? I've got the materials. I've got the materials. Oh, perhaps you have to start with fine. Okay, so Light of the Dawn Star. We'll put it to fine first. And, it's only shield deflection. I'm only doing this because I've got the materials spare. Oh, oh crap, that's costing me a lot of money. Okay, I'm not spending any more on that for now, but she's got a way better lantern. Go over to Aloth and give him... We'll get rid of this Ring of Minor Deflection because it's total crap. Put that back on. Which... Oh, he's using his own Grimoire. That's good. Awesome sauce. Okay. And Avernus, sorry, I was just busy focusing on the inventory there. I am well. Resident Avernus, how are you doing? Or one insists, say sentence, I insist you cease this intercourse discussion, or one insists. Right, so that's the safe word. One insists you cease this intercourse discussion. I will never say that, ever. Avernus, lovely to see you, mate. Let me, unless it's, Nubs, are you still there? As you got your temporary bonus, otherwise I'll just do it. Folks, Avernus is a nice streamer introduced to me by I'm a Coconut, and I followed up and checked her out. And I think there's a last playing Celeste. Remind me, you're something mainly a variety streamer, aren't you, Avernus? I'm not bad, sir. Thanks so much for swinging by, but yeah, do go and check her out. She's engaging. She runs a nice show, and I look forward to trying to catch more of it. How are you finding Celeste, mate? I don't know that too well. Yeah, I play all kinds of... Just finished Half-Life. The first one. The Half-Life 1. Awesome. How did you like it? I mean, it's a classic. Alright. So that's a wee lump of Adra. Oh, we got some traps we can disarm here.
Look, there is something over there.
Right, surely we've got the skills now. Trap disarmed, yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake!
We could rest for a bit. I'd be much obliged.
What the hell? I said just you go and disarm it. That was lag. That was lag. Completely stitched us up. For fuck's sake, I hate when that happens. Oh well, at least we got the rest of them. It's fully safe to walk through here now.
What do you need?
Very annoying little bit of lag there. Gosh darn it. Don't think there were any more. Were there treasure chests over there? We'll go out the way we came in. Nope, none on that side. So... Whoa!
Better.
Evil fluffy tuna!
Rest would help if you don't mind.
Exclamation mark welcome, folks. Exclamation mark welcome, citizens with the flags by their names. Please give our raiders a very warm Cravenstown welcome. Nice one. Oh, sorry, knackered housewife. You punched me to it. You beat me to it. Try again. Try again. That's that annoying mandatory 1 second cooldown. And thank you so much. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for the host, Kitty. It's a tuna raid. It's a tuna raid. Kitty, how you doing? Evil Truffly Tuna, how's Pillars of Eternity doing? Pillars 2, this is Pillars 2 actually, so I beat Pillars of Eternity 1 already, but I'll just come back and read up in the chat. Sorry, Evil Fluffy Tuna, how you doing? Kitty, how you doing? Welcome everyone in, got there in the end. Wifey! Welcome, folks. If you haven't been here before, my name is Krayven. Welcome to the Cravenstown streaming complex. You're watching Story Sunday Part 2. Part 1 is reading stories submitted by my lovely and not at all twisted and sexually deviant community. And Part 2, we focus on narrative games, which leads us towards an emphasis on major RPGs. So I'm doing Pillars 2 with my Pillars 1 character save loaded. We have just taken care of the Poko Kohara story and one of my companion's quests. Evil Fluffy Tuna, what were you streaming? Right, and we'll come out there and load up. Lauren, I have D. Awesome, it's doing good. Kitty, how you doing? Are the Pillars games super immensely large? They are. If you're going to stream them blind and do them 100% and do it the way I do, which is reading all the dialogue and really doing all the lore, then yeah, I spent 200 hours on number 1. But to play it normally, if you're not going to be like as completely masochistic and insane as I am, you can get through one of them in about 80 hours. Celeste is a ton of fun. Lots of death too, but in a good day. Celeste's an indie game. I'm very glad I played it. It's cool to experience a bit of gaming in history and held up very well, all things considered. And Pillars of Eternity is going very well. I'm taking my time with it, but I'm really, really enjoying it. First, Raiders, if you just came in, could I ask you a very small favour? Thank you, those of you who decide to stick around. If you can hit that link, then it will count towards my view count right away. As otherwise the Twitch system takes a long while because it'll say refer a raid in the address bar, and then that will take it straight through to counting and really helping me out. Thank you so much, and thank you so much all of you who decided to stop on here. Next, if you're a lore junkie, if you really like that kind of stuff, Tuna, you should totally do that. And a shout out for Evil, and it should remember it, Evil Fluffy Tuna. I had to put an EV and it was already there. Folks, do go and give Mr. Evil Fluffy Tuna some love. I had a distinct privilege of getting to meet him properly. Was it the first or the second time at Twitch London Summer? And you're doing Borderlands too. Oh, awesome. I can't wait to get that into my roster on Monday. I'm tempted to put Doom, the 2016 Doom, actually, in between that Fallout New Vegas, wrap that up 100%, and then I think the main Doom will be a short game to play before I pick up Borderlands 2, which is another huge game with loads of DLC and loads of story, because I'm desperate to try and put some more shorter games, because I'm doing loads of huge things on my roster. Folks, if you haven't been here before, my name is Krayven. I am a pure gaming variety streamer with a tiny bit of live art thrown in as well. First time I believe I saw you at the Winterfell, never introduced myself. Yeah, that can happen. That moment Lawrence says text her and she doesn't even read it. What RPG are you going to play after this? Well, I'm still doing a couple, obviously. After this one, I don't know if I'm going to be doing an RPG on Sundays, because we'll have done basically between this and Pillars 1 the better part of a year and a half on one ongoing story over 2 major games, Pillars 1 and Pillars 2. Story Sunday after Pillars 2 is going to take a change of direction. TDG, thank you so much for the host. Is that a dungeon select? Oh, it's a host. It's a host/raid. It's a host/raid. Thank you all of you after the host for actually hitting the go to channel, and thank you very much for the host indeed. Folks, once again, can we get some welcomes? I know it's a host coming in, but they're treating it as very much a raid. Let's get some exclamation welcome for my level select troops. Yeah, it was a Doki Doki Literature Club is going to be the Story Sunday game after we're finally done with Pillars 2. Holy shit, all the hosts going off. Thank you. let's get some welcomes. A legit welcome to Krayven's Town and to my level select friends. Right, I'm actually going to save some time here, I'm just going to pause very briefly and tab out and just do some proper shout outs. It's going to be such a pain to type them all on my second screen, I mean my phone. Thank you for the host, TDG. Thank you. And all of you who decided to follow up and turn it into a raid. Thank you very much indeed. So I've got to do some level select shout outs with my bot level select. So you guys, all level select folks, just come over from Dungeon Select. What a natural follow up to come to a love letter to Dungeons and Dragons and Pillars of Eternity 2. But I appreciate you want to play this after Pillars 1, TDG. So Norris, so level select shout out for that. Ah, fucking Jesus. Welcome back, Darkens. So for that, Dutch Geek, I should do all of these back to back. And let me just scroll up on my one chat and then use the other chat, make sure I haven't missed anybody. That was the Tuna Raid, and then we had the Dungeon Select host. Where are we? And then Laura is in here. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's the fill my chair with runny bum fudge bit alert. Sassy, thank you so much to the host. All of you, the Krayven's Town minions, cheer in your honor. So make sure we get one for Laura. Okay, all these folks, I am in the I'm an official streamer in the Level Select community streaming group with, and I can heartily recommend and endorse all of them. So Laura 483k, who they are all legit, and Seto, I spy Seto Koiba with a special level select shout out. It is most untoward to get level select people coming in and not give them the special level select shout out. That's the whole reason I wrote it. Seto Koiba as well, and anyone else I have missed? Sassy Simmers, but of course, if anyone else coming in like Bell, I know the other folks who do it as well. If you decided to hit, those of you who didn't, I'm massively hurt as a fellow level select streamer. Not really. Everyone who decided to hit go to channel, thank you so much. And those of you who are still chilling and didn't realise, come on over. We have pie and punch. Sassy Simmers, one of our newest official streamers, one of the most active as well. And was last playing Apex Legends. I need to make sure I get that shout out changed so that it actually says what you were last playing. And do I spy a Sellotape Gypsy? Level select shout out for Sellotape Gypsy. We got, I know how to do so many freaking shout outs. We got a lot of top folk in here. So many top folk, all the top folks. Seto Koiba and Naddy, not forgetting Naddy. Level select Naddy as well. These folks are all legit. Do go and check them out. Look at what they were playing previously and see if it is up your street. Can heartily recommend. Did I miss anything else? Yep, okay, and that was me shitting myself. And then huzzah! I am caught up. Thank you one and all for picking the channel. I sincerely appreciate it. Let's get back to the action. Finally, God, at nearly 11 o'clock, done with the rest of Poko Kohara. I changed scene, didn't I? I did change scene. Excellent. And Darkens has started a hunt. Exclamation mark hunt. Exclamation mark hunt. The more of us join in the hunt, the the tougher kind of creatures and better rewards in the Badlands south of Krayven's Town. There's a little bit of Krayven's Town themed lore in the chat. So please, exclamation mark hunt. It's a fun little command. A Kabara Reku Shrine. We'll drop a quick save there. Oh, what have we got here? You notice, nice one, folks. We're definitely going to beat a plated dust viper. We got enough for a Stonecrusher Phoenix, maybe even a Cliff Haunter Brood. You notice a small pavilion containing a large weathered statue of a stone a little ways off the path. It appears to be a Huana shrine. Now, I've got the skills here. So, with a survival check, search the surrounding area. With a religion check, approach and identify it. Let's search the surrounding area first with the survival check. That's definitely going to be a dare. That's why I respect and min-max their skills. Success! The area around the shrine is clear and may prove to be a good place to rest. Well, we'll take the religion check as well. Approach and identify it. Xoti, you're up with your religion skill of 8. A pair of stone eels twist up the sculpture. Each eel's mouth clings to the other's tail, creating an unbroken circuit. It portrays Rikahu, the Huana's rendition of Barath, because the Huana have their versions of all the various gods in the Aora pantheon. An inscription runs along the shrine's base. Some flee, others fight. Rikahu consumes all. And Many, I'll read the blurb here as well, because we're all about the lore on Story Sunday. Many Huana worship Barath as Rikahu, the twin eel god that represents the cyclic connection between overworld and underworld, life and death. Rikahu is often depicted with the two constituent eels, Kohopar, representing the overworld and life, and Tangaloa, who represents the underworld and death, devouring one another by the tail. Oh, we've got a duel. Duncan wins out. Well fought. And we're about to have the plated dust viper as well. And we all walked away with some nice creds. Well fought, everyone. We laid that beastie low. In Huana folklore, Kohopar and Tangaloa were born before time existed and each had an insatiable appetite. They began to devour all living things, and with each thing devoured they became larger. When there were no living things left to eat, the two eels were so enormous as to encompass all existence. They began to devour one another. Thus all beings are perpetually passing through the digestive tract of the two eels. When one reaches the end, it passes through the mouth of the next eel, the gateway to or from the underworld, and the next stage of existence begins. The notion of time is merely one's perception of the digestive process. That's not weird. Okay, pollen and dirt dust the statue, and grass grows wild at its base. It seems some time since this shrine was tended. As a monk, this is nice. Set camp and rest, pray at shrine and rest. And because my character is actually a monk, I can meditate on my travails and rest. I might do that. Desecrate the shrine. That's going to piss everyone off. So meditate on your travails and rest. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I very rarely get to do a thing based on my profession or my class. Seated at the shrine, you steady your breathing and allow your muscles to loosen. You organize your thoughts, setting them in order, alphabetical-like. And when you stand, everything seems less perilous and more attainable. 8 hours have passed. Finished, you return to your travels. We've gotten rid of all those bloody injuries. Nice. Alright, so we can rest here at any given time. Good fight. Much hype. Much battle. Oh, missed this as well. There's a little pool here. We can probably get some fresh water. Yep, 16 water. Okay, now, as to where we actually go next. The world is our oyster. We've definitely got to get back to Nekataka, and there's a Grimoire I want to get at anyway. Other quest-wise, we've got Nekataka the Gullet, find Mad Marina in the Undercroft, and Food for Thought. What was left? Prince Aruihi. I've got to earn his trust. Nekataka the Sacred Stair. I can take care of that bounty. Skipping ahead. She'll message me when she's ready to try again. I should head to the Valiant Trading Company for more work. Bacana's Folly, the Last Sanctuary. Oh, Last Sanctuary, Northeast. An expedition to investigate Motare Okozi. We've got a bunch of bounties here as well. Painted Masks, that's Aloth. Sorcerer and a Gentleman. Lighted Path. The Dead Flow, that's actually now almost doable. Because we're on Veteran difficulty, by the way. I upped the difficulty from hard. From regular to... But where's my next story thing? That I actually want to move the story forward. It's been a while. That's done. Bounty Katren, Dunnage. The Last Sanctuary. Might be that one, actually. Let's just get on our boat and go. See what we can see. This is the one I love about this second game. There's loads going on. Harbinger's Watch. Hasongo, Crookspur, Sayuka, Bacana's Observatory, and Motare Okozi. Harbinger's Watch. Motare Okozi, there's the capital, Dunnage. I'm tempted to go hunting for some bounties, you know. There's Katren. That's to say, we'll have that back in the thingy. So northeast, northwest is going to be up in the top corner. The Last Sanctuary, that's a Kaizo. Maybe I head northwest. And Bounty Bina, she's going to be tough. 3 levels above me on Veteran as well. Carrying around an island southwest of Hasongo. A shrewd proposition. I really wouldn't mind killing all these slavers. The wilderness of Crookspur Island. Right, northwest, there's some... and a distant light. Here we are. I learned that Aethys has been spotted near Hasongo. Right, that settles it. We're going to head towards Hasongo. There it is. That's nice. That gives us an opportunity to cut across. Captain Thanik. Unaffiliated trade ships. Let's see what we got. We got water, we got food, we got morale, we got shop, we've got medicine replies, and we've got repairs. Oh, my ship decided to go and cack out a bit there. Or we might discover some islands we can name. And islands we can name, I draw those from the the Tehui Islands, earn 600 XP. Any of these that we can land on, we can name. And those of you who've redeemed names for stuff like Darkest Dungeon and other games, I'll use some of them there. Okay, we're going to go straight past Nekataka, I reckon. Oh yeah, you can't click into fog. I didn't know you could sail in that game. Yeah. It's a big expansion on the first one because you've got this... Right, what the hell is that? Valiant Trading Company, the Goat's Horn. Oh, he's like 3 levels above me as well. And it's Rock Stomper Rodal, he's way experienced. But we're flying Valiant Trading Company colours, so that's fine. Yeah, I have to sort of go bit by bit, because when you're moving through the fog into what are uncharted waters for you. Hua o Rikuhu Islands, XP earned 1,000. Beautiful. I'm getting towards Nekataka. Oh, what we got here? Oh, hello. Some islands we can dock at. Right, let's go around this side. There's lots of them. We can anchor here, get some free food, probably some fresh fruit. Oh, a battle here. Onodari the Temptress at an old battleground. Onodari the Temptress. Are we supposed to be... Is that a bounty we're after? I don't think so. Where are we on the map right now? Let's have a little look-see. We're pretty much dead center. This would technically count as, I guess, northeast, fractionally. What is this place called? Onodari the Temptress. Is it wrong for me? This sort of game reminds me of Final Fantasy IX. No, I don't think so. The whole sort of world map thing and sailing around it, definitely. Oh.
Are there any name redemption for islands yet?
Well, I just use the name redemptions as they are. So if someone's got multiple name redemptions and they've in like something like Darkest Dungeon, they've already got their living character, then I'll just take one and name it after that way and put it that way. There aren't any that are specifically set for them, but the name redemptions aren't just per game or for one game. They're for anything where names can be used as and when the opportunity comes up to use them. Onodari the Temptress. You know what? Let's dock here first, because I have a feeling that might be more biting off more than we can chew. Oh, apparently these islands are already known and named. Okay, but we can... Oh, lots of water there. Excellent. And... Oh, shit, loads of fresh fruit. What's everyone eating right now? Oh god, rice and hardtack, that won't do. And no wonder my bloody morale's going down. Water's good, it means they won't like starve, but they won't die of thirst. But it kills everyone's morale. Lager, I want to save that mainly for a dare. Let's just give them ale. 2 constitution, won't damage the morale. That's why I brought the ale. Put that water on the stack. Hardtack and rice. Rice is good. Fresh fruit is probably better. I'll leave us to get through the rice first, then move to the fresh fruit.
Pen Island.
Oh, God's sake. It's like absolutely guaranteed that was going to happen. All right, well, we got some names to redeem ahead of that, but I'm sure Pen Island, which obviously means nothing else, will get used before too long. Oh, who's this? All right, Radolf again, Valiant Trading Company. Wait a minute! That says Penis Land! Ah yes, our whole cred system. It's a meta command there. Right, I want to see what this Onodari the Temptress is all about. I don't know if this is good or bad. I have a feeling... I got a feeling that this is gonna kick my ass. Engwith and Wayne Station. Right, we'll drop a proper save there. Right, what's this Onodari the Temptress and an old battleground? This could go poorly, because I am familiar with, in this game, there are mega bosses. There are certain mega bosses. Obviously, I don't want to know what they are as a blind playthrough. But if it turns out that this is one of them, we are up a certain creek without a certain instrument. We'll see how it goes. It could be this is a bounty that I haven't actually picked up the bounty for yet. And when I do get the bounty, I'll just hand in her rotting head. But the fact that it's right there, and it's named, and... Oh, hello, what's this? Undari the Temptress has a bunch of shades and wraiths and spirit. Well, she doesn't have... They don't have swords and skulls above them. That means they're probably our level or lower. East Penn Island, sometimes referred to shortly as Penn Island, is one of several uninhabited Canadian Arctic islands in the Nunavut, Canada, located within southwestern Hudson Bay. It's part of the Penn Islands through West Penn Island is more properly termed a spit rather than island, or to read that how you intend it. East Penis Land, sometimes referred to shortly as Penis
Whore
Land.
Island.
Whore Island. Oh, I have to admit that Anchorman reference is very likely to jump to the front of the queue. You go back to your home on Whore Island. Canada, located within the Hudson Bay. It's part of the Penis Lands. Penis Lands through West Penis Land is more properly determined to spit. That was one of the best lines in Anchorman 1. Why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island?
Lesbian Island.
Oh, okay, I'm sensing a pattern here. Oh, Xoti's got something to say.
Watcher.
Jody claps her hands together excitedly, foregoing nibbling on her bottom lip. She beams you a sunny grin.
Guess what? Now go on and guess, really.
You've had another dream.
Not a god's darned one. And ain't that just it?
Her eyes gleam with shining triumph. That's called lesbos, yes, and the term lesbian comes from a poet's... there was a poet, an ancient Greek poet, who was from Lesbos Island, who was a lesbian and wrote about it, and that's where the term comes from. But regardless of your sexuality, if you are a dweller, if you're an inhabitant of Lesbos Island, you are technically a lesbian. Sorry, mother, just imagining Whore Island. Oh, good lord. Skinny dip in time. Her eyes gleam with shining triumph.
I feel so fine. Like I swallowed a star and now I got light bursting from my chest.
I'm sure that's not delusional.
Can you see it in me? This happiness? It's all on account of you, Watcher.
That's great, Xoti.
Everything's different now.
She nods.
The world looks so dang bright, doesn't it? Even at night.
No, it doesn't look bright at night. There's something wrong. You should go and see your physician if the condition persists for more than 4 hours. She tips her face up. Her eyes skim the reaches of the sky.
The sky goes all glittery with stars. Must be what the gods see when new souls are born.
Damn it, Jess. Guess my honeymoon should be there. I'd say so. Sappho. Her poetry sounds better in ancient Greek than it does in English. Yes, Sappho. Sappho wrote about love of women. She was a woman herself, and she was a native of Lesbos, and I think that's where lesbian comes from. Inhabitants of Lesbos are called Lesvonians. Ah, okay, and they're actually a little prickly about that. Yeah, okay, because I could imagine lesbian as... Well, exactly. People like me are in the wrong about it, thinking it, and it's actually an urban... Right, that's good to know. Thank you, his mark. I stand thoroughly corrected. They're Lesvosians, and no doubt slightly prickly about it. As Xoti saunters off, she sighs with contentment. Oh, well, fantastic. Right, let's,
I'll take a peek.
Let's all stealth it up, shall we? Like, no, all
Keeping
means
an
all.
eye out. Sure.
Okay, what do we got here? Ah, it's not too big of a problem. Some temptress. See, I'm gonna get all cocky about it. It's like this won't be a problem. This won't be a problem. All right, how's their big there? How big is their detection circle? Right, we can definitely get closer. Wow, they're thick as shit. They can barely see anything.
Look.
Yeah. Right. Surely. You there. Go charge the Ondari, the Temptress. Whatever she is. Bam.
Yeah.
Concentration dazed. Okay. Here goes. Well, firstly, de-stealth yourself, healer. get into the middle, because we're going to cast the
I hear
circle
you.
first. Hey guys, is it okay I can ask some advice in the town centre regarding anything to do with interviews? Yeah, of course. Absolutely go for it. That's perfectly fine. And you can ask in the chat as well, because the town square and the chat are basically identical rules. Where's it gone? Yeah, we'll open up. Wow, they're quite spaced out. Maybe we can come up a bit closer and drop this bad boy about there. Yeah, both either or, Sapphire. Do feel free. I don't have anything now, but it'd be great just in case. No, as I think that's very sensible. I think that is an entirely suitable approach. So go for it. Okay, end her turn there. Aloth. Now, I'm thinking use up a few free abilities. Arcane Reflection, definitely. That's free. Although that means we can't do Ring of Death, Doom and Destruction anymore. Flame Shield. And Arcane Veil. Darkens, thank you so much. Eyes unemployed, eyes a bum. But just being unemployed does not make one a bum at all. But I get where you're coming from. A bollock against the elements? No, I prefer to use like a Spirit Launch. A mirrored image thing. Yeah, he's got so many great defenses now. I need to increase his number of available spells. Right, so that's all free. Right, he is seriously well protected. Let's... what do we do? Minolet's concussive missiles. Yeah. Oh, and actually, you know what? No, they're all way spaced out. Let's see if we can do something a little bit more useful. See if we can discover a bit of them. They look like they might be casters. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait for them to gather up first. I'll use something in his abilities. Potion of Spatial Alacrity. Or just a wand. Nail the Temptress. Okay, she's got not too much health. Right, Krayven. I want to, well, de-stealth you, but I reckon we can do a decent charge here. Now, these things are going to be mostly weak against crush damage. So I'm going to send him because he's got punching weapons. His fists count as crush damage. So, Swift Flurry, Enduring Dance, Thunderous Blows, Flagellant's Path. Bang. Yeah, that did fat damage. Beautiful. I love his opener. It's absolutely... And she's got crush damage as well, so if she can actually get that far, yeah, she can. She can deal with the other Earth Blight, and then Adair can hopefully tank these bad boys. Let's get up a Sworn Enemy.
Death to those who oppose the Republic.
And Eternal Devotion. Bang. Decent. Oh, they're quite tough. Over 200. Sassy Simmons, I'm employed for the first time ever, and I'm still a bum. Oh, nonsense, Sassy. Well, not nonsense employment, but yeah, just I want to keep I don't want to keep on asking for money for my fiance and dip into our wedding fund. That isn't totally fair. Respect for that, Sapphire. That's really good of you. Very responsible and considerate. So all the kudos. Circle of Protection goes up. Nice. Now Adair can do a little bit of dragon here. We'll give him a Discipline Barrage, and this is going to take most of. He won't be able to reach that one, but bang that one in. And grab this one as well. And then activate Refreshing Defense. And that leaves him just one to do something useful. He's on mob stance.
May I be a candle in the night.
Focus on the Temptress. Oh, wow. Okay, her defenses are off the chain. 68, 78, 66, 94. She's immune to frost damage. Doesn't take much damage from slash attacks at all. I mean, I'm getting lots of interviews. Just sucks. Honestly, I don't have enough experience. I wish I was even getting interviews, mate. To tell you the truth, I've been struggling to get more than a couple for very long at all. Being unemployed isn't easy. I was unemployed for 4 years once. I hated the lack of money. Thankfully, I had family to help me out. Yeah, I'm sort of managing okay. All my income at the moment comes from Twitch. I'm running the business, but I'm having to use up savings from after 3 very successful years in a row. I've had a year that's been on the down low, and it's not just focusing on other things. I have been putting stuff out there and just getting no interest. Honestly, it sucks. So I understand your pain. Okay, let's end that turn. I had this one company which they had to arrange another day of deliberation because it was between myself and another person. I mean, that's pretty good that you're getting to that point. It is just a matter of time for you, Sapphire. I know it is. I'm going to tutor this girl with disabilities. I'm going to teach her English all the way from scratch. I'm kind of excited for the challenge. It's time I work on. That's awesome, Sassy. That's so nice. That's a very wholesome activity. That's a very wholesome thing to do. And
right here.
So you're qualified as that kind of teacher for doing special ed teaching. That's really nice. Ow. Oh god, I got a disengagement thump for that. Has he still got all his cool buffs up? Yeah, right. Smack the fuck out of this thing.
My pleasure. There's something you don't see every day.
That's Krayven just beating up a rock. No, I actually started paying myself in the business funds recently, a grand total of 100 a month while I review it for months. Yeah, I was giving myself about a salary of about £140 a week for tax efficiency purposes, according to my accountant. It would be the best thing to do. Okay, now, Xoti, nothing's going to be remotely bloodied. I think we should focus on getting these ads down first. Oh, that one's already blooded. Yeah, let's deal with him.
Lavaru, be on sync.
Oh, okay, he's immune to that. That's good. Right, when people start needing some healing, her holy radiance will hopefully damage the spirits. No, they won't damage spirits. They only damage vessels, which are the Pillars of Eternity collective reference to the undead. Eora's grip. Well, that missed him.
Aye.
Okay. Adair's having the shit kicked out of him a little bit. But he's a fighter, so he's supposed to. Yeah, that is really great. Sass is doing accountancy last year. Yeah, those numbers were very important for tax efficiency. Oh, so familiar with that. Right, Minalota's concussive missiles. Let's send them that way.
Lavaru, be on sick.
The Earth Blight's probably going to carry on beating up Krayven. We definitely need more of you in this world. I have a sort of goddaughter who may have autism. I worry about her not getting the best education. Yeah, I'd agree. I am so one thing to be a teacher, and all the respect in the world for folks who have the patience to do it with people with special needs and additional requirements, because it does require more patience above and beyond just regular teaching, and it really takes something special. So all the respect in the world for that, mate. We do need more of you. Oh yeah, okay, good. That thing's weaker against fire. Man, these enemies are quite tough. Last I heard, she's getting seen to. That's excellent. My schedule's actually full next month, though, for the first time ever. A long-term client said they want every hour spare I have in September. That's going to be so welcome. That's awesome, Naked Housewife. Of course, make sure you bill for those hours. And she's my ginger babe. Oh, your goddaughter. Yes, I've got to see my odd daughter, or a goddaughter, probably easier. Everyone understands what that is. Goldberg's its birthday party. Super happy with that. It's just absolutely lovely seeing it. Oh, I didn't put up Sworn Enemy on this one. That's why it didn't hit so hard. Is that a Terrify effect? That thing's starting to scream. We need to interrupt it. Oh, okay, Krayven's getting really kicked in. My brother has autism and missed out on a lot, but because of the support we were able to find, he now has a permanent contract for 22 for ICT in the government. That's amazing. Okay, Adair, do you feel like tanking some stuff, please? Okay, the stun's warring, because Krayven's not got the HP to do that, or the natural defense.
What can I do you for?
Right, that thing's immune to all that stuff, so a Holy Radiance might be in order, or Shining Beacon's probably a good bet. Causing a penalty to all defenses and accrue burn damage over time. Okay, the Wraiths are tougher against fire, but it's a decent AoE that she's got. Because Krayven should be able to heal himself enough with his second wind. Or Devotions for the Faithful. Accuracy and might, and enemies get penalties to the same. Yeah, we're all nicely bunched up now. Yeah, perhaps I can tag a few more of us with it. Let's try that instead. Alright, Aloth needs to cast something, and something good.
How may I help?
How can you help? Wall of Force. Crush damage. Leaving our friends unscathed. Yeah, put up a Wall of Force right there while they're gathered round. Yeah, my character's getting an absolute kicking. It's also why I wanted to help this girl, Sassy. That's awesome, and congratulations to your brother. That's, I mean, 22, an IT job with the government. That's fantastic. Very well done indeed to him. Damn, your character's getting a beating. Yep. Gonna get those high roller cred things in before long. Right, I think there was one Wraith there. It's probably going to try and interrupt Aloth. The other Wraith may well kill Krayven if it gets a crit.
Not my best moment.
Ouch. Oh my god. Okay, he needs an opportunity. Oh no.
We're losing allies.
Damn it. There he goes. Right, Palagina, you need to do a reviving exhortation like right fucking now. Darn it. I did not want that to happen. It's an action type free.
Spells.
Nice. Back to full health. Straight back up. That is a freaking lifesaver. And we're gonna start beating on. That one's already got sworn enemies, so put it on her. Might have to use some empowers. Okay, this fight is definitely tougher. I think it works in caps as well. Oh, we have a hunt. We have a hunt. Exclamation mark hunt, folks. Right. Don't worry. Everything is fine. This is under control. Yeah. Right. So the Earth Shade is gonna... Don't interrupt her. Don't interrupt her. That other Shade... Okay, good. It didn't break their concentration.
Yeah?
Yeah, Krayven, you want to start beating the piss out of this thing, please. He'll have... Oh, his buffs are still up. He's going to lose the health he just got shortly. Amazingly, his buffs are still up. Enduring Dance isn't, though. Let's put that back on. And then... Stunned instead of staggered. Maybe we can stun the thing behind him, so I'll try and do this.
That looks like it hurt.
Okay, that thing's still not dead. Bugger. A dare. Right, I'm going to leave her alone. I've got... Oh, we don't even have enough for a charge. Shit. Don't have enough for a pull. Right, I'm going to have to do Empower on him.
Hey.
Okay, has he still got Refreshing Defense? Yeah, 5 rounds on that bad boy. Discipline Barrage, and then we'll go through the charge through this lot. Force him to pay attention to us.
Leave it to me.
Hit that one, and then grab her and bring her in. Get some extra damage, dazed and staggered. Okay, that's better. That's turned the tables a little bit. Oh, Stonecrusher Phoenix! And we got our asses kicked. Whenever we go in with 6 of us, it always beats the piss out of us.
I am ready.
Okay, she's about to cast something. I think we need an interrupt. Devotions for the Faithful. That bloody wall needs to go off soon. Bloodied. That stony Earth Blight needs dealing with. She needs to use her Empower as well. Abjuration. Destroy any spirit. Could try it. Earthbound is Blight. Bandara. That Shade is hurt. Perhaps we can one-shot it. It's a seriously pricey thing, though. Oh, can I... Is this a guaranteed one-shot if it lands? Let's try it on the Wraith, because it costs 4 Zeal. Abjuration, it's seriously expensive.
Death to those who oppose the Republic!
Bam! Oh my god, it's a guaranteed one-shot kill against a Wraith. Against a Spirit. That is so good.
Glory be to gone!
Okay, we got that buff up, then Wall of Force. Nice. Yeah. This is some proper D&D dungeon fighting malarkey. Look at that stuff. Wait, how do I duel? And then you'd respond, Sapphire, with exclamation mark duel at Darkens 10,000. There you go, nailed it. Xoti, health-wise we're doing pretty good. So anything hurt enough we can kill it that won't resist. The Earth Blight will resist it. The Wraith is only hurt. Let's... what should we do? Champion's Boon. Let's put that up on Krayven now. He's back on his feet. Drowning Wave. Oh, damn.
Oh?
Adair got thumped. Minoleta's Bounding Missiles. Throw them there. Adair. Okay, he's got... I could do Call the Clutch, actually.
course.
What I could be clever with... Oh, did I just run too close to her? Ah, no, she's not a meleeer. That's good. If I get to about there and pull her into the wall... Oh, again, I can't.
Stay behind me.
Okay, so that's just a hit on him, but I'm going to force her to try and get into the little wall of force there. Okay, he's got no movement left. I could have done call the clutch. The shade is going to... Aloth has still got his concentration up. That's awesome.
Right here.
And indeed, oh, well fought, Sapphire. Good fight indeed. Performs fencing salute. I'm going to head off proper now. I might not be on tomorrow. Sad day goes because it's the first hearing of my ex. Oh, no worries at all, knackered housewife. Fingers crossed for everything. I hope it goes okay. I know that that's a whole bunch of stress, even if it's pretty sure it's going to go your way. So, wishing you every success, and I hope you get a good night's rest on the back of that. And thanks so much for being here. Take care. We'll catch you again soon, mate. You must salute your opponent at the beginning and end of a fight. Yes, Sapphire, very true. Although if anyone fancy putting some funny memes, cheer me up in the Discord. Yes, if anyone has got some awesome memes, the regular ones that aren't too lewd go in Meme Street, safe for work. If you have the really dirty sexual ones and all the creepy ones and whatever, they go in Meme Graffiti in Downtown, not safe for work. And if you have some wholesome ones related to mental health, then that goes in Mindful Memes in the Clinic. We have no less than 3 memes channels because we do like them. Okay, Krayven needs to actually beat something up. Do you want to, you know, do all that stuff? Inspiring try. Oh, he's buffed to buggery. Right, well, we're definitely taking another round of thunderous blows. Use up those wounds. And swift strikes. That's more like it. Bang,
that's
bang.
how it's done.
That's how it's done. A couple of double crits there. Yes, please. Gonna send him over to this thing, because he's best against the rock monsters. Earthblight. Ah, managed to miss Xoti. Awesome. Champion's boon on Krayven. He's now resolute and tenacious.
I cannot whack him any harder.
Did a reasonable amount of damage. Right, Xoti, if she runs away, is going to get the Earthblight will get an attack of opportunity. So, what can we do here? Perhaps Despondent Blows would be a good bet at this point. Yeah, we'll just throw that out for now. We don't need the healing right this second. And yes, good luck. I'm sure it'll go your way, but even still, all the luck in the world there, Naked Houseway. Okay. Hey, oh, Krayven gets another go. It's like Christmas come early.
My pleasure.
Oh man, he's landing some serious damage now with all those buffs running.
That's gonna leave a scar.
Aloth, you can actually run down here a little bit. What have you got left? Necrotic Lance. We could do an interrupt. Are any of them currently casting right now? They're not. Right, so we can probably risk a Necrotic Lance. Let's put that straight onto her. On Dari the Temptress. Right, the Shade is gonna... Who's the Shade gonna go after? Let's find out. Oh, he's still chasing Aloth. Oh no, he's teleporting up. Oh cool, he went for her. She's got no empowers left, so we won't get a second reviving exhortation, but he's still targeted, so we'll use our last bit of zeal with eternal devotion. Bang. That's more like it. That's proper damage. Is Krayven going to fall again? I know, he'll be fine. Oh, shit! I see what's happened there. He might actually... All that health from reviving exhortation has worn off. So he might hit the deck again. Yes. Well spotted, Darkens. Ideally not. No, okay, cool. That thing's still going after Xoti. Despondent Blows. That thing's the Wraith's slowly being crushed to death. So let's do a penetrating strike. Can they be hurt by slash damage? Nope, still not dead. Bugger. Right. Face her. Necrotic Lance. Oh, nice. Decent corrode damage. Yeah. Right, that thing's slowly getting hurt. Aloth, where are you? Another Wall of Force. 5th level spells. Call to Slumber. We can knock them asleep. Form of the Helpless Beast is only good against Kith. straight up damage. I reckon we'd be better off doing other people's damage. So I should have done this sooner. But expose vulnerabilities.
Right here.
Right, Krayven, take your frickin' second wind. Right, he needs more athletics, but Krayven is now out of the woods, so to speak. He has got a lot of buffs rocking right now.
Of course.
Throw some haymakers. Okay, that thing's almost dead.
Yeah.
Xoti. Yeah, because her wand hits really hard. She just blew that damn thing up. Nice. Yeah, I think we've got this in the bag. Pallegina just dumped that thing for very little damage. Yeah, her spiked mace is not so good against creatures made of smoke and doom. And Ondari, the whatever, is going to do what? Ooh, she hits quite hard.
What do you need?
Oh, but he heals it back up, like, right away, so that's fine.
Leave it to me.
Slash at her. Expose vulnerabilities. With only 2 of them left. Goes, bam. Oh, he's lost the aware inspiration. Adair's lost the aware inspiration. Okay, remaining doodads. Let's do... No, jolting touch. That wall of force is not doing much anymore. Could do a second one. Just cross them both with a wall of force right there. X marks the spot. X marks the spot. Why the hell not?
Hey there.
All right, Krayven. She's still got thunderous blows up. Nope, needs the wounds. And he gave him a tenacious thingy as well.
Absolutely.
I've noticed I'm hardly using his Watcher abilities like at all. I can't recall the last time I used them. Yeah, Visage of Death's Herald and Sympathy for the Lost. Now that we've taken care of Xoti's companion quest, though, I can probably start taking more of these souls myself rather than giving them to her lantern, because that's preventing me from getting any more. The fact that I'm not collecting more souls myself.
Happy to oblige.
One shot
be
this
upon
thing.
you.
Bam, dead. Right, and we just got the main lady left. Pallegina. Oh, we don't have enough left to do a sworn enemy on her, which is frustrating. We'll just come by and flank her instead. Bop her on the head, but not that much. She misses a dare. Okay, awesome sauce. This is just going to be a physical attack kind of situation. Second wall of force. Dodge this, bitch. Oh, it completely missed her. That is one hell of a... These walls really last for a lot of rounds. I'm impressed. Just going to take a bit to chop her down.
Aye.
And
they'll fall by my hand.
He's so camped. Wow, she's got some serious defenses. Okay, saying Krayven now this round this way is a bit easier to say. See, rather. How's his buffs up? He hasn't got any more swift strikes. Enduring dance is still up. Thunderous blows are still up.
My pleasure.
Bam, champion's boon is still up. Wow, she's got some serious defenses. Thankfully, she doesn't hit very hard. I mean, wow. She's not got that much health. Ah, the wall of force is doing the job, though.
Yeah?
Actually, I should change his stance to the warrior stance. Although I look forward to upgrading it again.
Yeah.
Xoti, can she do Blessed Harvest? Get this wrapped up quicker.
Lavaru, be on safe.
65. Oh, wow, it didn't even kill her. It didn't even kill her. Yeah, she's got resistance to might afflictions, immunity, intellect afflictions, immunity, constitution. She's veil touched, but hobbled, flanked, poison dipped, immune to frost. Man, how come she is so tough?
No mercy!
His wand hits for nothing. Yeah. Xoti's is way better. Right, Krayven, finish this off, dude.
Show him how it's done!
Nope, still not quite. Pallegina. Killing blow? Still not. Adair, can you do it? This thing still won't die. Ah, finally. Screw you, Temptress. Holy crap, that's quite the scrap. Right, Krayven's injured again. What's he injured with? Frostbite. Oh, -5 fortitude and -3 freeze armor rating. Okay. Oh, we got humility. Exceptional light armor. Whoa, the initiative bonus on that is awesome. The fact it doesn't add anything to your speed of turns. 2+ armor rating. I mean, base armor rating is only 5, but enemies' blades, 10% to resist slash damage attack. Right, humility. This frayed robe is the cassock of a disgraced priest brought low for his pride. Now it resembles a beggar's garment. The torn sackcloth is suffused with layers of dirt and sweat. The thin material offers little respite from the elements. This vestment once carried a blessing, however, and some of the divine power remains. Okay, that's cool. There's a priestly thing. That might be good for her. For Xoti, we got some onyx, primal rock, and obviously some spirit residue from all them spirits. What's Xoti currently rocking? I mean, she's got this cowl-piercing gaze. Just a regular exceptional robe. Alright, so that's a full-on improvement for her in every sense. Oh wow, it even goes with her. It's like a rough kind of green. Look at her as this like creepy-ass priest. That's nice. We got someone's head. Whose head? Oh, Onodira's head. Onodira the Temptress. Right, so she is a future bounty. Beza's Toothed Blade. When did we get that? One-handed exceptional saber. It's probably a good bet for him. That pole axe is going to be better for Pallegina, because I've actually given her a poleaxe weapon specialization. The Saru Sitcha is better though, in terms of damage to her, for sure. Oh goodness. Although at Blade's Reach, for every 1 round on launching attack. Reckless Cyclone. I think I'll keep her with the mace for now, but even still. Thundercrack Pistol versus, what's this? Exceptional Pistol 1622. Thundercrack is 1622. And they're both exceptional. Blunted crits. Grant's Conductive Blast. Crackling Shots. That's still better. We'll give her the Thundercrack Pistol there. That'll go with this little dagger. The Azure Blade. Anything she's not rocking right now. The rest of this is all pretty fine. I've got some gloves I can give her or something. Any boots? Nope. We still haven't kitted out every slot on every character with possible buffs. The game is a lot slower than the first game, than Pillars of Eternity 1, in giving you things for your folks. Talk? No, the rest of that is kind of garbage. What about Xoti? Oh, a belt. Do we have a spare belt of any kind? No, she still doesn't have one. We have hardly any trinkets either. Oh, another hunt, folks. Another hunt. Exclamation mark hunt. There we go. I shall join you there, Senor Darkens. We got this improved. Yeah, this exceptional rod is quality. Hope we get a better one soon. Like a
Adair, look
one.
what the Watcher's given me. It's pretty as a picture, ain't it?
Adair doesn't even respond. That's it, because poor Xoti's got a crush on Adair. Alright, so that's just on the beach. This is a temporary environment. Temporary environment. We will get out of here and go towards this battleground. Whoa! Mr. Foxy guy! Every one of us hit that legit, folks. Sorry, I'm on the loading screen, so I gotta wait for it to go past. Hit that legit. Formerly, yes, I saw that change last time, so I actually did know. That's a good name change. Right, sorry I couldn't tab out. If I do that on the loading screen, it can sometimes go wrong. Dance, he's for every one of us. That's for every one of us. He's for everybody, and every man, every woman, every child. Oh, Mr. Foxy Guy. It's Mr. Foxy Guy. I shall refer to you by your new name from now on. Thank you so much for 15 15 months of loyal citizenship and a 15-month streak. You're not only legit, you are Krayven's Town legit. Enjoy the continued use of all the emotes, well, both of them, and more to come. Use that legit as you see fit. And when we get new citizens, welcome. When we get new residents, and the welcome command, exclamation mark welcome. When we get raids coming in, and use, of course, that, especially the legit all over Twitch, the most combat game slang the internet, the only place you'll actually get one. Next, you'll Dr. Jean Grey, perfect opportunity to do exclamation mark welcome. Man, much raiding going on today. Dr. Jean Grey, citizens, please give a warm welcome to all our new raiders. You just caught me in the midst of saying thank you for a very recent sub. A legit welcome to Krayven's Town to all of you. Dr. Jean Grey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Everyone coming on over, delighted to have you here. My name is Krayven. I'm a pure variety gaming streamer. Welcome to the Krayven's Town streaming complex. You are watching Story Sunday. You are watching Story Sunday. So yeah, Mr. Fox Guy, when we get full raids coming in, you now have access once again to the welcome command. Exclamation mark welcome for raids. Cronzo, lovely to see you, mate. Was that you who happened to recommend it? And Dr. Jean Grey, thank you so much. Once all of this calms down a little bit, we'll do you a proper shout out. Thank you so much for picking the channel. So yes, folks, you're watching Story Sunday. It's a 2-part split stream. The first part is when I do live reading of stories submitted by my community, their own stories or things from around the internet. And part 2 is narrative games, and we're doing Pillars of Eternity. I did the whole game blind 100% the first one, and then I loaded those characters into the second game, and I'm doing that completely blind 100% all the way through as well. I'm literally midway through a thank you for a subscription, and then I'll get back on welcoming you all. And Cronzo referred you. Cronzo, you absolute lovely marvelous human, and Dr. Jean Grey, you also lovely marvelous human and streamer, for following up on that fantastically well thought out suggestion. Most importantly, a shout out for Dr. Jean Grey for picking us out of the 4 million plus live channels in any given month. Last week, Stardew Valley. Oh, how wholesome, how excellent. A lovely, lovely game that I know a number of my community enjoy. Dr. Jean Grey, you made a very wise decision. Welcome to Krayven's Town. Residency is granted. Lodgings are being prepared. Please ignore the screams. Citizen, please, can we hit up a few little welcome banners? Some straight up welcome banners. And welcome to Krayven's Town. Enjoy your walk down Welcome Boulevard. I'm so glad I picked you. I'm so glad you picked me too. Thank you so much indeed. And if I may, dear raiders, exclamation mark raid there. If you're able to hit that little link, that'll count towards my view count right away, as opposed to the refer raid, which Twitch takes a long time for that to count towards it. So if you can hit that and then you're watching us directly, it really helps me out. Thank you so much for deciding to stick around. Yes, tell me about it. How long have you been playing Stardew Valley, and do you enjoy it? What's your vibe? Do you wear a straw hat while you play? I actually have a streamer friend who does that, and it's the best thing ever. And to Mr. Foxy Guy, Mr. Fox Guy, learning your new name that you've implemented. Second, wave your 1-year Krayven's Town flag loud and proud every time you chat. And I would say the longer you're with us, the more it will level up, but you've reached max level until such time as I hit the lofty heights of partner, and we can get 18 months, 2-year, up to 8-year badges for you. But continue to enjoy that, and thank you so much for 15 months of loyal citizenship in a row. If you're wondering, residents is what we call followers, citizens is what we call subs, because we have a whole vibe of a town going on. You will of course be able to enter the citizens giveaway, a subs only prize draw for a free game every month. The next giveaway is Cronzo. Well, I'll do all this again, and now I'll do the proper dance. Greatest sub alert on Twitch. Greatest sub alert on Twitch. Not that I'm biased or anything. Oh, Dr. Jean Grey. Cronzo just gave a citizenship visa to Dr. Jean Grey. The Krayven's Town visa is approved, and you are amazeballs. And Cronzo as well. He's back, boys. And a generosity of spirit achievements from Stream Achievements, of which I must write up more of them. Cronzo, citizens hit that legit.
I am back, boys.
PogChamp indeed, or PogChamp, hit that legit. We use the legit for citizens, the welcome banner for residents, and the welcome command for raiders. Everything's taken come from. I still have 3 more of those to draw up because we opened up the slots ages ago. To Cronzo, welcome back. And to Dr. Jean Grey, welcome. You are not just legit, you are now Krayven's Town legit. Enjoy the use of the legit emotes all over Twitch, especially legit itself. Use that legit as you see fit, as I like to say. It is the most common bit of gamer slang on the entire internet, and this is the only channel you'll actually get one that says it. So you can now combine it with other emotes like hype and GG and love. Evolve to legit hype, legit GG, legit love, or whenever everyone says it, you can just drop it in the chat and they'll go, where did you get that? And it's like, that's really cool. They might be like, I can't make that out. Why have you got that weird Fonzie goofy guy doing this? Wave your Cravenstown town flag loud and proud every time you chat, and the longer you maintain your citizenship, the fancier and shinier it will be get, as has been demonstrated by my lovely, sexy regulars. You will both be able to enter the Citizens giveaway. We do not discriminate regarding gifted citizenship or citizenship of your own volition. It is a monthly prize draw for a free game, provided you're present when I open up the competition. The next one is going to be on Sunday the 1st of September at 8 PM UK time, British Summer Time, BST, with exclamation mark giveaway. You can also, should you decide to take up an Ewan of Avalon. Oh shit, was I rated here? You were. Lucky you. Welcome, Ewan of Avalon. And I hear Avalon, I think of the band. Delightful to have you here. Thanks so much for popping up in the chat and saying hello in your own unique, ubiquitous manner. Should you choose to, there's no obligation to do so. If you want to take up your full residency, because the Cravenstown streaming complex also acts as a gatehouse to our town. Cravenstown is the full Discord. If your Twitch and your Discord accounts are linked, you'll automatically be assigned the Citizens role, and your name will be in gold, and you get to go into Citizens Towers, our subs-only area of the Discord. It includes the lounge and the treasury, and of course to Mr. Mike as well. To Mr. Foxy Guy, you will maintain that. And we built the tower out of ivory, especially to lord it over the plebs. And last but by no means least, my undying appreciation and gratitude to Mr. Foxy Guy, to Dr. Jean Grey, and to Cronzo for the gifts, the renewals, the raids, and everything else. Thank you. I really appreciate the support, and welcome one of all of you who decided to come here, stay here and hang out. Welcome to the very latter stages of Story Sunday, my narrative stream. Now, as we just go back to what we're doing in here, those of you who don't already know, my main streaming days are normally Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. My schedule goes up every week. I'd love you to DM a D&D game. This is why I do Story Sunday. I've had enough nice things said about my reading voice and my general tone that I decided to make Story Sunday include just live readings. And if you're not already, please do feel free. BRB, grabbing a pizza. Enjoy that pizza. Do please feel free to follow me at Krayven_Twitch on Twitter. YouTube, if you want to subscribe there to help us get to those first 100 subs to the unique URL. All my VODs go up on there, and other content will make it up on there in future that I'm planning at the moment. And Instagram is Instagram, if that's your preference, because I announced I'm going live, and not everyone likes to have notifications on Twitch when they're following. If you haven't already and you'd like to, do feel free to hit that follow button and leave the notifications on, but it's entirely up to you. Just delighted to have you here. Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2. You come upon the site of an ancient battle. A ratty standard snaps in the breeze, its colour leached by the sun. Right, we'll search this for a few curios and trinkets. 2 hours have passed, and you find nothing of value. Keep searching. You continue to poke about the area and find a bundle of unused scrolls. Ewan of Avalon, thank you so much for the follow. Residency to Cravenstown is granted. A Cravebot will be down to help you with your belongings to a new habitation pod shortly. In the meantime, get yourself a drink at the bar. Could we get some welcomes, dear citizenry? Some welcome banners for Ewan of Avalon, the newest member of our lovely little community here. A scroll of Thrust of Tattered Veil is tidy enough. Keep searching this location. We poke about the area. Poke. And find a small trinket, Ring of Minor Deflection. That's a really shit trinket. Keep searching this location, poke, and find nothing of value. You've wandered the length of the battlefield and there's nothing left of any value. Done diddly undone. And welcome to Cravenstown to you, good sir or madam. Let's get back on our boat and get on our merry way. To, where was I heading? Yes, round the top of Nekataka and over to Hasongo. Ah yes, we can't just power through the fog. Where's my boat? There it is. My boat's faster than your boat. The Cowra. I don't know who that is. Some ale, rice, and some wages. Right, we don't lose any more morale. Morale goes down if your sailors are forced to drink water. An early muster. Right, the Royal Deadfire Company don't hate me in the moment. That's Chornu. He's a very unskilled captain, so seriously, why are you following me? Okay, that thing's actually chasing me. Oh, is that because I'm flying Valian colours? Yeah, I have Valian Trading Company colours. He wants to have a go. Well, we've got some medical supplies. We've got no... Oh, Nomoom of the Marauder. There's another... Oh! You're being pursued! We haven't had any naval battles for a while. Wait, no, I think a lot of you won't have seen how this works. naval combat and boarding. So Chornu's decided to have a go. He's not very skilled. He's a level 6th level fighter, 11th level monk. I haven't done naval combat. We could board him after the fact. Sorry for the late reply. I was playing some Elder Scrolls. No recommendation or a great going. Deserve it. Plus, I like the dance. Oh, thank you, Kronzo. Thank you so much for re-upping. And good choice on playing the Elder Scrolls. This is really interesting. Right, we're not going to attempt to flee because we can kick this guy's ass. He's got slightly more armor than us. We're similarly similar sail health. He has two fewer crew than I do. Board the enemy ship and attack them. Engaging in deck-to-deck combat is basically just like a regular fight, turn-based fight, but it's on the ships. Let's have a bit of naval combat. Let's see how it goes. I haven't seen naval combat. Yes, no problem. Your wish is my command, Kronzo. Right. So it happens in this kind of graphic novel manner. I haven't actually remembered. So, me, Krayvaan, on the Defiant, a dear wooden ship. Problem is, it's because we were flying the Valian Trading Company colours and they're at odds with one another. That's why he chased us. Versus Chornu. The enemy crew scurry to their stations in preparation for manoeuvres. Advantage. I am Krayven 3 roll plus 55 combat speed, Chornu 50 roll plus 60. Oh wow. Before each round of ship combat, one ship wins the advantage at random. The roll is modified by each captain's rank and their ship's speed. The ship with advantage acts first for the round and has increased range for all cannons, receives bonus movement. Okay, we're at a bit of a disadvantage here. Alright, continue. Your opponent's sail hang empty as their ship comes to a stop. The wind has died. So they're holding for plus 20 accuracy. Okay. Now, I don't know. Right, we're facing them head on. Now, it matters here because you see the direction of the ships right there I'm indicating. That means we're prow to prow. And obviously, I want to be able to nail them with my cannons. So, full speed ahead. We're 320 meters apart. Our cannons can actually cover that distance, so I can either if I turn to starboard, I think I've got stronger guns on that side, or turn to port, prepare to jibe to go 180, report to, give no quarter and charge, retreat, surrender, half sail, hold position or full speed ahead. I'm going to turn to starboard and strafe them. Right, so you see now, they're pointing this way, so we can try and broadside them. The helmsman spins the wheel to starboard as the crew trim the sails. The enemy crew scurry to their stations in preparation for maneuvers. The opposing vessel maneuvers to bear down on you, aiming its artillery squarely at the Defiant. The distant thunder of cannon fire echoes across the sea. Results to Rowtine and Sailor fires a deer wooden hog nose. Ooh, hit 6 damage to the hull. Yeah, that's obviously a front-facing cannon, and they've used up some of their shots. Continue. Oh, well, we're gonna see, we can fire the port cannons. 320 meters. Hopefully we'll get lucky here. Fire the port cannons. We can deliver that back to you. Oh, thank you so much, dude. Thank you kindly. I appreciate that. Ewan, that's very kind of you indeed. Fire the port cannons. So yes, they've got this junk with one cannon at the front. They don't even have another 4 cannon. So they're trying to use their 4 cannon. So if anything, we want to be able to try and get around them. But we have an Iron Thunderer and another Iron Thunderer. Yeah, see, this one's only 250 meters, the Valian Hullbreaker, but it does fat damage. This one's 200 to 500, so we've got a 50 and 55 chance respectively. So, what happens? Yeah, we'll fire both of those. Fire! As the ship crests over the peak of the wave, your cannoneers fire a deafening volley at the opposing ship. Venezia fires the Iron Thunderer. Coin counter, full dash fires Iron Thunder, and yes, you have unique crew members and so on. It's all rather good. Did we hit them? Yes, we did more damage. We've now got equal amounts of hull. We've got equal amounts of hull damage. What are the enemy going to do next? Comes about and reverses course. Pussies. Okay, so we're reloading. What will we do? We'll turn to port and give chase. We'll turn to port and give chase. I want to get in range of the Valiant hullbreaker, and then turn to port again and just unload with that bad boy. The crew, the early muster, spring to action. Oh, they get to go first again. Yeah, they're definitely they're holding. They've got another turn reloading. They've lost the wind, suckers. Right, full speed ahead. I want to get within 200 meters. Your ship, let's see, the wind at your back grows, howling in your ears. Your ship crashes through the wave as the wind drives it forward. Distance closed by 55 meters. Oh, and they're how are they shooting at us? The opposing vessel maneuvers to bear down on you. Oh, it must have an aft gun. It's got a rear gun as well. Okay. A deerwood and hognose. Ouch. Raking hit. 8 damage to the hull. Oh, shit nuggets. What do we do now? I gotta think this better. Oh, exclamation mark hunt in the chat. If you want to take care of some of the beasties in the Badlands south of Cravenstown, let's do it. Let's do it. Right. We can't take too much more of this. I might have to just try and close it and board them. Distance closed by 55 meters. Are they gonna? They're reloading, so they're not gonna get another shot. Continue. Early mustard turns its stern through the wind. Okay, so they just prepared to jibe. They just 180'd. We're going to turn to port. Because we've now got our... Oh, am I close enough? Was it 250 or 200 meters? With some quick maneuvering, the Defiant secures the wind gauge before the early muster has a chance to come about and claim it for themselves. Awesome! We got first turn. We got first turn. Fire the starboard cannons. Oh, we've got the wind as well. We can go way faster. Plus 20 advantage. Fire the starboard cannons. Yes, they're both in range. This one, yeah, the Valiant hullbreaker. Oh, we're almost too close for the Iron Thunderer. That's why it's struggling. Go on, fire. Please don't miss. Please don't miss. Or cannonball. We could try and injure some of their crew. Because I don't want to destroy the ship. Chain shot. Targets an enemy ship's sails. Grape shot. Above deck crew. Yeah, go on then. Put in the grape shot. Bam! Another deafening volley at the opposing ship. The Iron Thunderer and the Valiant hullbreaker. Raking hit. 2 damage. Okay, we're actually injuring their crew now. We're injuring their crew. Oh, grats everyone. Plated Dust Viper goes down. Right, so... Oh, Christ. We've got an injured, because if they get stuck on a skeleton crew, they're shagged. Right, continue. Their opponent's sail hangs empty. They've come to a hard stop. They're trying to increase their accuracy. Okay, so we're reloading the cannons. If we get any closer, we can't fire the other ones. I reckon full speed ahead and start trying to board them now we've taken down some of their crew. Full speed ahead. Oh, that didn't get us any closer. Ah, yeah, of course it didn't. The early muster misjudged the wind's direction. As their crew executes their maneuver, their ship's sails flutter loose in their mast. The ship comes to a stop. Sucks to be you. Those are still reloading. Give no quarter, charge. Are we close enough? Turn to starboard. Let's do it properly. Let's do it properly. Oh, the Defiant. I like that name. Yes, the one you get. It's the one you get at the start of the game. It's cool, isn't it? We execute a smooth turn starboard. Yeah, we never fail. My crew's awesome. Enemy crew scurry to their stations in preparation. The early muster crew throw themselves against the railing of the main deck, and those in the rigging lash themselves to the mast. Brace for impact. Their bosun yells. We'll see. They're stuck. Full speed ahead. Distance closed by 55. I reckon take the ship. I reckon take the ship. They shouldn't have attacked us. Are we close enough for give no quarter charge? Right, we're within 100 meters. They misjudged again, and their ship's sails abruptly flutter loose on their masts. Okay, we're within 45. Irina and Tuliak Longfrost clamber up the main mast and unfurl the remaining sails. The sails billow out and catch the wind in full. The Defiant leaps forward. Distance closed by 55. The Defiant beats to windward, tacking between port and starboard with all appropriate speed. Your ship is faster and your crew better prepared. You secure the wind gauge before the early muster's crew have the opportunity to come about and claim it for themselves. Ramming speed. Nice. Oh, yeah. Isn't that a ship from DS9? Oh, possibly, yeah. From Deep Space Nine, Star Trek Deep Space Nine. It's been years since I watched that. I enjoyed it. Your ship chews through the water, barreling down the back of waves. Well, we're going front on. We're going prow to prow. Barreling down the back of waves and surging up the face. Sea spray drenches the main deck. With a deafening crunch, the Defiant and the early muster collide, sending shards of wood and enemy sailors flying. Well, we've gone and nailed a bunch of their crew with grape shot, so hopefully we should have an easy job of this. Boom! The Defiant rammed the early muster for 10 hull damage. The Defiant received 7. Still pretty close between hull damage, considering especially, yeah, they had a 5-point advantage, so it's basically even. We've got 11 out of 11 sailors available. They've got like three sailors, but 5 soldiers, so we're going to be up against 8. With a rousing cry, your crew throw grappling hooks and boarding planks across the gap between the two ships. They stream onto the ship's deck, weapons at the ready. The stunned enemy crew rally and meet your sailors with the resounding boom of gunfire and clang of steel on steel. Now, I've got a bunch of sidekicks, my primary companions, my other companions, my sailors. I've got a small army on this boat. This is going to be a massacre. I must stay hydrated. So that is what naval combat looks like. That's only the second time I've gotten to do some of it. We don't often get hunted and targeted, and I don't tend to go out of my way unless I'm hunting a bounty. So what a good day to pick and come by. Right, let's see what we're up against. This is going to be quite a mighty fight, methinks. It's going to be quite a big one. It's the first one I've done ship to ship on veteran, except the very, very first fight you have in the whole game. Alright, apologies if there's any slowdown. You shall make a fine prize. Right. So this is my main party. I also have Maya. Now she's not normally with me, but she's one of my companions. Seraphen is one of my companions because you get to use your whole lot normally. Severan, who's a companion I made, and Liana. So even the 2 companions I made are available. Oh, unfortunately, none of my sailors are. None of my regular sailors and crew are. Look, there's one injured one. That's the one with his head we blew off with grape shot. And there's another one we nailed with grape shot. We've got a Rauatayan fighter ranger. There's Chornu himself, naturally by the helm. A few fighters, sailors. They're only like level 6. We're going to batter the piss out of them.
What can I do you for?
Oh, no. You 2 about there. In fact, I want you about there, and then, let's see, Xoti.
What can I do you for?
Ship-to-ship combat for the goddamn win. Yeah, no, I need her about as far forward. I should have had her go forward further. I think we could throw up a quick interdiction on this lot. Can I make it bigger? It won't be as powerful, but yeah, we'll throw up an interdiction there if we can.
Oh?
Aloth gets to go first. That's curious. Now, he's primarily a caster. I might actually send him up here. I might send him pegging it this way. And he can start throwing fireballs at these guys. Some free actions, I think. Ooh, chain lightning. Could chain lightning hit there? It totally could. Also, I can do some... Is that going to interrupt it? Oh no, he'll only get 1 arcane. He only gets 1 level 6 spell. So let's put up some other ones. Minor arcane reflection. Oh, so I still got the one, yeah. So I've done my free actions. That didn't cost me completely. We'll put up a Bulwark Against the Elements, or Arcane Veil. That's from Firearms, so we'll get shot at. That's pointless, but we're not going to get any spells cast at us, really. Just a regular Arcane Veil. And probably some Mirrored Image as well. Right, yeah, now. Try and hit him now. Try and hit him out. Having my ass handed to me in a Hollow Knight. Oh, darkens. I know, it's tough. Yeah, sorry, I meant to say to folks, that reminds me, my normal streaming days are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, and I have themed days each day of the week, hence Story Sunday. If you check my channel panels below as well, you'll see the information I have. Mellow Out Monday, Try Out Tuesday, Tactical Thursday, and Story Sunday. I actually have a theme for each day of the week. So Wednesday is Whatever Wednesday, Friday is Future Past Friday, and Saturday is Special Saturday. My regular days, doing things now, where should we go here, are, as I say, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Mellow Out Monday, as the start of my streaming week, is... Actually, I could run him to here and then charge him around the back of them. Captain goes in first, straight over the deck. That's not so much a chill stream as rather a catharsis stream. So basically, let's get Enduring Dance up. Swift Flurry. So that's when like the first person shooters and the more bloody actiony violent games and things go on, because you got a bad case of the Mondays or anything like that. Yeah, you can come in and vicariously deal with your stress by seeing stuff's head get blown open, and then the flagellant's path down here. So we're currently doing Fallout
Absolutely.
New Vegas Blind, including all DLC, and that is our current Mellow Out Monday game. I'm going to be probably doing Doom 2016 next, then on to Borderlands 2. Try Out Tuesday is my de facto indie day, so I'll sometimes try out new games. Yeah, I can't control what my other non-companions who aren't in my party do, but they're very, very useful. Try Out Tuesday, as I say, is my indie day. So I've done things in the past like Mark of the Ninja. How did he get hit? And Era is going to start running down my wolf. Done Mark of the Ninja. We've done things like did Cuphead on regular and expert, and have now moved on to the Hollow Knight, doing a blind playthrough of Hollow Knight. I'm going to do all of that as well.
I'm sorry, but you have to be stopped.
Okay. Is that interdiction still going to land? Oh, you want to have a go with the dare? I'll leave that one. So yeah, currently doing a Hollow Knight on Tuesdays. Thursdays is my turn-based day. So Tactical Thursday, anything that's turn-based, tactical, sort of 4X, things like that. Real-time strategy, base building, all that kind of jazz happens then. I want to deal with that Rauatine Sailor if I can. She won't get to him in time, so let's instead beat the piss out of this one. I'm currently doing Darkest Dungeon. I did the main campaign last year. A lot of people discovered me through that game.
Take you. Meri publices,
Bang. Cool, that gives a nice buff to all of us, and then she can start making up the rest of the distance. So she just runs in and kills something. That's quite good. Nice start, Palagina. So yeah, been doing the Darkest Dungeon DLC. It's a side-scrolling 2D RPG. Very, very, very hard game. Permadeath, RNG as a core mechanic, all that good stuff.
Something I can do.
So yeah, those are my main days. On the day when on certain instances where I can't do those days, we'll switch to we're on one-on-one mode. Flurry of strikes, and we'll do refreshing defense, and that will constantly pick back up, and then just the wall. Oh god, darkens, burn enemy scum. The Countess, yes, we had a lot of deaths on Thursday, but we finally beat it. I'm sorry, Ewan. Ewan says, anyway, after the part, I've got to do some paperwork. I'll be here again, though. Ewan, I look forward to it. Thanks so much for joining us, and thanks for sharing the stream. I really appreciate it. It's been a pleasure having you here. Good luck with your work, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, mate. We'll see you again soon. So yeah, we're doing the Darkest Dungeon DLC, or on the tail end of done the Crimson Court mostly. Just got one or two little bits left to do, and some trinket hunting, and also. So have I got my things up? Yeah. I'm going to do the Endless Harvest, and then I'm going to be moving on to probably Oxygen Not Included. That was a nice blast of lightning.
I won't let you down.
Oh damn! I forgot they can just jump the gap and start beating up the wizard.
Crap.
Severin is not very handy without having any weapons. Also, her voice is silly. Oh, you finally beat... Yeah. Oh, well, you can watch the VOD, Sapphire. The VOD is up on my YouTube channel, mate. Once again, I'll put in the socials there for you. I think it's the last one I uploaded. I would have put up Future Past Friday's retro. And yes, so whatever Wednesday, folks. So yeah, there's the YouTube if you're not already subscribed. Or you don't even have to, necessarily. But yeah, if you want to watch the last one I got uploaded, it's Thursday. Who have we got here? Krayven. Right, that thing's dead. Beat up this Rauatine Enchanter, please, mate. Yeah, we managed to get her down, but my god, we lost 5 level 6 characters. The roster took a little bit of a beating. Might actually just come up and kick this one, because it was stun the other Chanter. Kick his ass. No, it didn't reach. Bugger. Oh well. Ishiza! You see that, Ishi? So yeah, whatever Wednesday, when I can't always do my regular days, we're doing Borderlands 2. Future Past Friday is a dedicated retro day. Good, that one's blooded. Let's take him out.
Lavaru, be on
Dead. Yeah, it's a dedicated retro day, and I'll do like real old retro. So sometimes longer term games like Super Metroid and Chrono Trigger we've done in the past, but often I'll do the more arcade style stuff. So I'm currently practicing Contra 3 for a future the Rauatine Rigger. He can't run away; he'll get thumped by Chornu the captain and the Rauatine fighter. I'll put up a flame shield. So yeah, what am I doing? Contra 3 at the moment, and then special Saturday on the occasions I do Saturdays. I do live art. I like to do a little bit of live drawing. Ah, damn it, that's going to cook her. I'd rather not cook Liana if I could help it. Could we do a Grimoire Slam or something instead? Just get rid of one of them. Or Minoleta's Bounding Missiles. Thrust of Tattered Veils. Yeah, I don't have the Grimoire Slam for some reason available. Looks just Minoleta's Bounding Missiles. We'll put it there. He's pretty defended at the moment. So yeah, I'll sit and I'll draw up some of the emotes. We'll have some 90s tub thumping tunes on. And yeah, it's all good times. It's all good times. Right. Nice. Yeah, keep thumping that one.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Me too,
Oh, cool. He's actually using his ability, Sickened and Frightened. Right, that's aim shot on... He put an aim shot on Xoti and then proceeded to miss. Okay, that's cool. Aloth's taking very little damage. Reduced healing. Freaking Adair dodges it. He's going to kick his ass. Ack, indeed. Go and nail this guy. And then... I'd say a Flames of Devotion up there wouldn't be the worst idea.
Perfecto.
Jesus Christ! That's what happens when you hit someone with a crit and it kills them with a two-handed Morning Star. That's going to leave a scar. Right, Chorno. Oh, it somehow didn't break his concentration. Well done, Aloth. Aim shot. Oof, okay. Pallegina takes a thump. Now that is a nice freaking bounce. Between two targets, it just nailed Captain. That guy just exploded. Yeah, Pallegina just hit him with a seriously heavy mace. And he just went squish. The Rauatine fighter, let's have a think. I reckon a mule kick, discipline barrage. Is that a free action? No. Just mule kick this idiot. Right, because now we can run away without getting hit. We'll leave Era the dog to deal with him. I think we should go and give Aloth some backup over here. Because these other two. Run up to the top decks and grab... where's he at? Chornu. Yeah, come over here, mate. Go and fight a real warrior. We get so many terms. Right, Ishii is going to probably fly over here, start beating this guy up. Excellent.
Yeah.
Krayven, you want to show him how it's done? Right. He's hurt. He's hurt. That's unfortunate. Let's kiss his boo-boo with our fists.
Of course.
Bang. Bang. Jesus Christ. Krayven hits quite hard. Mind you, these are level 6 characters, so this is like a cakewalk. And Severan, one of the characters I made, who's nowhere near as high level.
What can I do you for?
Okay, Xoti can go and... Is this one... He's only hurt. He's bloodied. Chornu is bloodied. Right, Xoti up the stairs. But there was a decent distraction. Oh, she's got no more Blessed Harvest left. That's right, using Empower. Take one.
Lavaru,
I won't let you
Dead.
down.
Oh, that's why he hunted us. He was a bounty. Chornu. I didn't realise he was going to be the Royal Deadfire Company. I thought he was going to be like a pirate. I love playing as mages in games, but they're glass cannons and will break if left alone. Exactly. So I started getting into the habit of using a lot more of Aloth's free defences as spells.
Aye.
These uns are in for a walloping.
Wham. Even against level 6 character, that still hits like weak piss. Okay. Oh yeah, that one's still alive. Right, we'll just leave the dog to chew him. Maya, just shoot him. There we go. Right, he's dead now. He just took an arrow up the penis. Can you get up? Can she get up there and smash him on the bonds? Let's try. I don't think she's going to make it, even though she's powered up as hell. Will she reach? Let's try. She's got quite a reach on her. Oh, she can't. Damn it, she can't quite reach. Oh, she took a bit of a hit. Right, Adair. Can you jump the distance? Oh, nice one, Adair. Look at that. Look at that. Looks like he's going to be stealing the kill. Penetrating strike. Finish him off.
Right on
Bang.
time.
Jesus Christ, Adair. I said finish him off, not serve him up for dinner. You see the bits of a head bouncing off the frickin'... That was amazing. I'm sure he'd rather take an arrow to the knee. Totally. Oh, this is new. Our ship leveled up. Enemies defeated. Morale gained 6. The crew earned 720 experience. The crew earned 3 sailor experience. Krayven gained a rank. Lendrith gained a level. Irena gained a level. Irena gained a rank. A coin counter Feldus gained a level and a rank. And Venizi gained a level. Ahema gained a rank. And Ikiuk gained a level. Morale is already at 100, so I'm just going to keep everything. Thanks very much. We'll just take all and continue. Damn, I should have checked that tutorial. I didn't even see what it was. That is naval combat, folks. That is naval combat. It's rather fun. You basically get to be a pirate. It's just a part of this game, or like all the best parts of it. Right, that crew sunk. Right, then my crew completely love me. No injured crew. Let me see if I can bring up that little tutorial interface. Nope. Oh, I didn't realise there were different layouts. That's cool. I'm going to keep with the one I know. Half a second. Oh no, that's the same menu already. How do I bring back up those little tutorial tooltips? Anyhow, triumphs. Triumph of Dicula, Triumph of Dario the Lean, Triumph of Chornu. Right, my crew have apparently gone and leveled up a bit. So I am now I've got 2 stars by my name. I'm a 2-star captain. She's a level 2 deckhand. Problem is now they can only have a maximum of a certain number of points. If they're split amongst other talents, that's less good. So like a deckhand, she's only a deckhand. She can become up to a level 4. Like him as a cannoneer, he's going to be really good because he can go up to level 4. And same as him as a cannoneer. Lendrith will become an even better helmsman. Let's see. Big Mouth as a surgeon's as good as it's going to get, so I actually need to find a better surgeon. Her as a cook is going to get even better. Worthless Idiot is going to become a better navigator. Helmsman. So that's excellent. Cannoneer, deckhand. They're all spare. I need to switch out a few of these folks who, because any of them that have got like 2 sets of skills are a bit redundant. So I need to find someone who's a deckhand who only has 1 skill as a deckhand, even though she's a good deckhand. Like, switch her up so they all just have one set of points. Like I need a surgeon who's just a surgeon. That way he'll max out, and I might start hunting for more trouble. Okay, we're still eating rice. We got more water. What else did we loot? Ooh, we got some grog. We got additional rice. We'll top that bad boy up, and some more ale. Can't go wrong with ale. We'll give that to the guys. Get on our merry way. Yeah, we were heading in this general direction. And we got that Chornu bounty taken care of as well, so that's a plus. We'll uncover what we can. Nomu the Marauder. Come back for that. Rawa O'Hara. Pahaweni. Makoti's... Oh, sorry, that startled me.
Does attack a ship hurt affect how a faction sees you?
I think so, yeah. I think if you start like just going out of your way to attack ships of a faction, you'll get known for it. It might be affected by the colours you're flying at the time. So right now I'm flying the Valian Trading Company colours. You see, like you can get different like flags and stuff. So if I just go into sales, or yeah, see, I've got 2 lots of Royal Deadfire. I've got my own flag, which is the Watcher of the Deerwood, Valian Trading Company, and the Principi. So I actually might put my own flag back on, Watcher of the Deerwood. So anything I do now will be flagged as being done by me, the Watcher of the Deerwood. If I do things under the colour of the Valian Trading Company, folks might know it's me, but then they might hold the Valian Trading Company responsible. Truthfully, to be 100% truthful, I genuinely don't actually know how necessarily that complex it works, but I imagine if you make a faction look bad, it makes sense that they wouldn't appreciate it too much. And obviously if you go out of your way to start actively attacking others, they'll also hate it. Right, here is a Songo. Just going to sort of go around here and see what else we can see. Uncover a bit more of the island and surrounding area. Give folks a chance to patch up my ship. Oh, we're getting more and more damage. That's curious. Why aren't these... Oh, we're using up repair supplies. That's why, repairing the hull and stuff. Okay, so this is the island of Hasongo. Excellent. Put that bad boy right there. It's a huge map, yeah. Like, I mean, this is... for ages with Nekataka, I've barely done any of it. Now I've been sailing around a lot. I've been uncovering a lot more, but we've not even done, adding it up together, probably a quarter uncovered. And let alone of the areas I've uncovered, I haven't gone and explored some of them. I've had to leave them for later. So yeah, we'll be on this for a little while. But for today, folks, I have to wrap up because it's about 45 minutes past. We've had tons of support. So thank you so much for joining me. As soon as I actually